glass here?
Shot glass right there.
Oh, I got one for you, friend.
I'm
Here.
sure you do. Trying to bring me down with you.
Damn.
We
see?
We literally had drinks. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, and I don't need it. I don't know why she's pouring it. I can feel the liquor in my
You know what the
eyes.
problem is? Me and Patricia have been friends since 3rd grade, and we just.
So you know what she needs.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes.
Don't encourage
Yes.
me.
No, that's what it sounded like. I was just, you
Can I
know.
move this over just a little bit? Here you go, friend. Here, this is for you.
Don't frame me.
Here.
Not don't friend me.
About to say you can't just sit there and be light skinned. Like
Let's just start with the fact that I'm light skin. I am chocolate. I have been claiming it since childhood. Okay.
Oh,
Never
goodness.
tan. I have to claim all the melanin.
the crazy thing is, you just recently was able to identify as what you want. How you been claiming some shit since childhood?
But you just said I can't
That shit is
tan.
that is new.
I literally just told people I'm chocolate.
It didn't count till 5 years ago. It ain't count till 5
But
years
you
ago.
just said I can't tan. Like what?
I can't.
So you can't be
I have to
chocolate.
claim the melanin. Okay.
Can you? But can you burn? Can you burn?
Can I burn?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah, then ain't no chocolate on there.
Tell them you got the reverse vitiligo. Like you
Ain't no-
get like
ain't no
your
chocolate.
dark.
Just stay over there.
Okay.
Ain't no chocolate in you, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ain't no chocolate in you.
You supposed to be on my team.
No, she's chocolate. You not.
Chocolate.
True.
How you trying to put her back
Correct.
on your team? She left y'all a long time ago.
Correct.
3 years old.
Correct.
Chop, chop.
Correct.
That's the crazy thing. I really be
3 years old said, "Fuck this."
All the time.
All these bitches hate me.
Yo.
I want friends.
Yo. Thank y'all for having me back, though. I'm excited to see y'all.
Happy to have
Even
you.
though y'all still ain't tell me when y'all coming over to come see me, but you know. That's
I
a
wasn't
conversation
invited
we
yet,
have
but
another
we
time.
gonna get to that.
We talked about this the last time we was here.
I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sippin', I'm 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 sippin'.
This is Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone,
Oh, we
Barstool,
started?
Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. To be 2023 already, you wouldn't have had a shot yet. And I got South back with me.
Yo, I'm in the building.
I ain't heard that in a month of Sundays.
Correct. But
How
I'm
the-
in this joint.
How the hell are you?
Amazing.
Where? Can you introduce the young lady next to you, please?
Listen, if y'all don't already know, I don't know where y'all been, but this is the amazing Stormy Pea, actress, content creator, just all around fly girl. And I said this is Shanti lookalike, but you
Definitely
know,
said she looked like a Shanti.
I'm so happy to be back here with y'all, sipping again.
Happy to have you. Glad you sipping. You know what I mean? All of
Yes.
that goodness. And congratulations. Just did the podcast stage at the Greek Festival. I mean, at the Roots Picnic.
Yeah,
The
thank
Roots
you,
Picnic,
thank
yes,
you. Shout out to
yes,
the
yes.
podcast boys.
Bulls. Shout out to my guys.
Yes.
Podcast
absolutely,
Bulls.
you was popping.
Yes.
How was it?
It was amazeballs. It flew by so fast. Like, the only thing I'll say is I wish I was more in tune with, like, the moment and what was going on.
How much time did y'all have? As
we
far
had-
as on stage.
We had, like, an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
That's cool.
I think we had an hour, but we did, like, 45 minutes.
And that felt like 15.
It felt like 5. Like,
Damn.
So what you
in
mean
and
in
out going.
tune? You wish you were more in tune.
I just wish I appreciated things that were happening when they were happening, you know? Because now I look back and I'm like, I don't really remember a lot.
But you
It
was
just
kind of
passed quick.
working like
Right.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a roller coaster. Like, you don't remember what happened at certain points. It's just done and over.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
Y'all
but
did a good
that's
job
dope.
though. You
Thank
did an
you,
amazing
thank
job.
you.
Yes.
The pictures look great.
It was cool. I got a few bitches, so, you know.
I heard that. Be hard on them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all so
But
silly.
since you brought up your podcast that I ain't been on yet, you have been on Love and Then What?
Yes.
Podcast Bulls.
Lear and Lionel.
Yeah, I'm talking about the people I know.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, my bad. It's my apologies.
You've been
Sorry.
on like everybody pod that I fuck with, and I ain't had no chocolate chips and sipping yet, and I'm confused about that.
You know what? It's funny that you bring that up because I actually want to talk about this. Last time we was here, it was like, oh my God. And y'all gonna come on our part and y'all be like, yeah.
As
And
soon
I ain't
as you
heard from
tell
y'all
us,
since last week.
we supposed to ask for an invite.
No, I'm just saying. I said, let me know when y'all free. Y'all both got 2 different schedules. Y'all know I shoot every Thursday. Hello?
There we go.
Hello?
So we know it's a Thursday that we got to slide through.
I'm just being quiet because I'm not arguing with you.
Wow.
You ain't winning.
I think he wanted the
She
formal
thinks she
invite.
winning.
I think when he's looking for
thinks
a
she
I'm
winning.
sorry.
formal
Would you
invite.
like a formal invite?
Yes, you let me know which
Okay.
Thursday works for you.
When this is over, I'm going to go on my calendar. I'm going to say, hey, Samuel, Are you available on said Thursday?
Wow.
Would that be
Samuel,
better?
That is the
That's
funniest.
fine.
Okay, great.
It's fine.
Great.
You be the first one to call me Samuel, but that's cool. That's cool. You make
In life,
history.
right?
You make it history out here.
I would
Like,
assume it was Samuel, maybe Samuel Ting. I don't know.
I mean,
Samuel's-
Samuel Ting, Samuel Stun.
my government is not Sam. That's my cousin right there. The government is not Sam. Shout
It's
out
not
to Janelle.
Samuel.
It's not Sam anything.
Wow. Pro Sam.
She's known me my whole life too.
Yeah, we went to school together. Yep. I know the governments too.
What about La Sam? La Sam? De Sam.
You keep trying.
But you can spell Sam out of your name.
You can. The letters do exist in my government.
Correct.
Winston.
Where's the A?
No. Okay.
Where's the A?
Listen, it might be a silent A in there somewhere. I don't
Silent
know.
A.
I don't know the rules.
Didn't you just have a birthday too?
I did.
Happy
I did.
birthday.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday. That was like last week.
It was last week. I'm realizing, man, this being purposeful with your pussy thing is ass. I
Oh,
ain't
my
getting no
goodness.
dick on my birthday. I ain't getting no dick after my live show.
Even after you put the video out with
Yeah.
the car wash and all of that.
Yeah,
You
I got-
reached it. Nobody reached back.
Listen, I got some money. Shout out to everybody who donated on
Oh,
Cash
well,
App.
shit.
But I ain't getting no dick.
Hey man, sound like a decision and not a problem.
Correct. But she said purposeful, so it was a decision. So
Yeah, so like you can't
You get it.
complain
You'll be
after
greater
that, but
later.
you can't complain after that. You gotta pick a side.
You tell that to my throbbing coochie. I'm gonna
Right.
complain as much as I want to.
Don't get me start talking to your coochie over here.
Okay, you
It's
know
a whole
what?
nother show. What are we talking about? It's a whole nother show. This is Sippin with Sammie.
oh god.
Shit. She think we on HBO late night.
Listen,
Not
L
Howard-
word.
This is not Howard Stern.
Howard-
Huh? You need a water?
No, I'm asking if she's drinking water.
Oh.
No.
So her people is making sure that she keeps water in her system.
I got it.
You got it?
So I got a follow-up question from our first time with you. So we termed something or coined a phrase, the sunny brick. Do you remember what the sunny brick was?
No. What is it?
It's how you wake up your son. Do you know how you remember how you wake
Oh,
up
my
your son?
goodness.
Was it with the Lion King?
No.
What was it?
You fart.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
so I said we named it the sunny brick because it was so beautiful. Whatever you say to him, like, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby.
Fart.
Boom. So I just want to know have you still been
And that
practicing
stuck
that?
with you?
That stuck with me because she named it the sunny brick. Because I said,
Nigga.
damn, it sound like me because it's kind of soft and then it just
boy,
goes
you see what the fuck
She said a
be
brick.
in they
So
heads?
I just want to know if she continued
Farting
with
on little
with
boys.
my namesake.
I have not been continuing with the sunny brick, but maybe different variations of the sunny brick. I'm annoying as shit as a mom.
You said that.
Yeah, so I've been continuing that.
Okay.
So if that include or is included in the sunny brick, hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. You just gotta go soft and hard. Anything that you do a little
Yeah,
soft and then
yeah,
go
yeah,
hard, that's a sunny brick.
Fucking Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah. But
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Some
gonna remember that
bullshit.
this time. The sunny brick. Sunny brick.
Yeah, you got to go soft and
She had
anything
too
you do
much
that's
to drink
soft and
last
hard, boom. Sunny brick.
I'm here for it. Hell yeah.
So
Hell
that's
yeah.
it.
I'm
That's
not
one of
here
my
for
follow
any
questions. I
of
got
that.
a few I'm gonna throw in there, but that was my first one.
So, as far as entertainment wise, man, you done a lot. I feel like you started stand up or some shit on your, or your page.
You should.
But like, where we going, man? What's the direction? What we trying to accomplish this year? Because you've done some things, but like, where's the turn up headed?
Yeah, man. Since the last time we was here, I had the live show.
Yeah.
We did the Roots picnic. We're doing great with downloads and viewers and everything like that.
Yeah, your
and
numbers is going up.
next is we just trying to take over the world, Pinky. You know
Oh
the
my
vibe?
goodness!
Yeah, yeah.
Take over the world
Hell
with
yeah.
chocolate chips.
Hell yeah.
And sip.
Yeah. And the last time I was here, I had a co-host. I no longer have a co-host. So it's been a big change. But we out here making it happen.
Right,
I heard
right.
that.
As you should. As you should. Tig, you just made me think about something because
I ain't do it.
no,
What?
both of y'all.
All the way over here.
No, and I lost it because it was actually another follow-up question from the first one. You know what? I remember what it was. So you were very you are propelling, right? I have to see you just astronomically and exponentially growing, and so you said 2021 was your best year. How does that compare to 2022? Because I see you growing since then.
Listen, 2022 said, hold my beer. This bitch been out here making it happen. You
Right.
hear
Talk
me?
heavy.
Right.
Yes,
Talk
yes.
heavy.
A bunch of
I can
different
see that.
opportunities, and I'm just so thankful. Just trying to keep going and keep going. Yeah.
I see that. I
Listen.
absolutely see that. I told you I could see, like, and not only me, but I'm sure everybody sees that. You definitely on the scene. Oh, Not shameless plug intended, but on the scene.
Yeah,
no, but I
man.
definitely see your growth. So shout out to you for that. Absolutely.
man,
and
I'm
your
working
individualism.
hard.
You're so creative.
And I ain't even had to sell no pussy yet. It's going
Right,
good. Like,
right.
I'm
You
proud of
purposeful
myself.
with that joint.
Yeah, it's
Purposeful.
going great. It's going
I
great.
love
Like,
it.
listen, usually by now somebody would have to give it up once or twice.
Right.
So
No.
I'm happy.
Not when you dope like that. Not when you dope. When you dope, you can distinction with the coochie. You're like, nigga, you ain't getting this. Nah.
I feel like
I'm
this was
talented.
the last time she was here.
It is. Every time she come, I'm able to take this joint over.
And I love it. I love it.
Like I said, I can't say keep talking about a pussy. It's
sorry.
It's not gonna
Sorry.
work. It's not gonna pay it out right.
No, but that's real stuff though, because like I said, from when I first I've been following you before I physically or formally known you, and I've just seen your growth. And 2021 was good to you, and so since then, like you said, you had your live show, you had the Roots Picnic, you've been on so many platforms, you just been flourishing, and I see your talent and your growth. So I just want to just make you know that we see it.
But what
Thank
was
you
the
so
live
much.
show experience like?
Man, that joint was ridiculous.
Because we did one for
Right,
the 100th
right.
episode.
Please
Yeah.
tell me about how that was for y'all, because I want to know if I was tripping.
So so go first. Tripping on what?
Yeah.
First of all, I cried the whole week leading up to it. Okay, I couldn't get shit together. Nothing was lining up. The day of, I was crying, and then afterwards, it literally just felt like the only way I can describe it is like how I felt after I gave birth. Mm-hmm. Like it was just a release of emotions, and I was so happy. And then I cried for like a day after that too.
Right.
But after that, I was good. No more crying.
It's a lot of crying.
It was a lot of crying. And I'm a thug out here, but I really was crying a lot.
Wasn't it your period?
No, it just was. It was overwhelming
Right
because,
back
when I had originally put all this together, it wasn't set to be by myself, and I didn't have.
That's
to
what I was
clap
going to ask you
hands.
about your team. That's what I was
Yeah.
going to ask when you initially said that. I was wondering what your team was, because if you're trying to do a lot by yourself, it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my team.
Listen,
They might have had that stress. I did.
man,
So I think that's really important. That's half the battle.
that really made me realize I need a damn team.
Right.
Like I'm talking about, I'm out there setting up chairs. I'm out there making sure like wires are set and stuff like that. And shout out to my producers and shout out to everybody at Tri Jam Studio. But that shit was tough.
Right.
Tough.
Right.
Like last
but
minute.
you did it. You executed it.
Yeah.
And then it's another hat. You didn't produce the whole event.
You know what? Hell, I'm adding that on my resume.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you supposed to.
Yeah, I
You
forgot
supposed
all
to.
about that. Girl,
Told you. We got to.
you be knowing.
And FYI, there's teams around. But we'll talk later.
We can talk later. Yeah,
We'll
hell
talk
yeah.
later. But did you plan the whole thing out? Did you know what you was doing from top to bottom?
Yeah, man. I knew what I thought would complement my content and what I thought was going to go well and what the audience would receive well, and everything just flowed so effortlessly. All that crying was like for nothing because it went off perfect.
That's what I was kind of
Yeah.
thinking when you was like, it's 9 days of crying. Like, shit. for that?
Yes.
But she was working hard, making sure that what she was trying to do was coming to fruition. So it's going to be some blood, sweat, and tears in it, you know?
Yes.
I'm used to the blood and sweat. Tears, not so much. Tears, not so much. Tears, not so much.
gosh.
But no, one thing that we need to do soon, and I was just trying to figure out the right time, is we need to do another live pup. And I like how we did it last time, and I think we learned a lot from the last time because we had a lot of moving parts, but it kind of flowed perfectly because we allotted time for all of that. How long was your show?
My show was supposed to be 2 hours.
Right. See?
We ended up going like 3.5.
Yeah. We planned for that.
Right.
we was on time up until we got to the last part, which was my segment. And shout out to Sir Leezus and shout out to Rose, Kiss My Tats. Sir Leezus came and did an impact play demo, and we kind of just got a little carried away with that because it just was.
They did
going
a
wrong.
what?
Explain
Impact play. So impact play is like flogging, spanking, whips, paddles,
All the
and
kinks
stuff like
fuck
that.
with Stormy.
Yeah.
She got all the kinks right in here.
It's a safe space. Yes, yes.
That's dope.
So he came and he put on a
Never
phenomenal demo, and like afterwards, like he had like a half an hour worth of time left, and like he's in the middle of his set. He was like, "That's it, that's time. Like, what y'all want to do?" And I looked at my producers like, "What y'all want to do?" And they were like, "Fuck it, what they want to hear." So now we're like taking requests for music from the people in the audience, and like it just went amazing. It was great.
So that turned it up because then it became like a party.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, shit, y'all
And
had the
energy.
venue. They ain't kick y'all out.
No, and shout out to Clementine's Urban Bistro. They were very understanding. They was fucking with us a lot. They're like, just do what the keep going. I'm like, okay, fuck
Motherfuckers
it,
eating,
cool.
drinking, and wasn't
So
breaking.
they ain't give a fuck.
Right,
Right.
right.
Shit
So
getting
yeah,
bumped.
Right.
it was a vibe.
That's dope.
That's ill. That's ill. I would like to see you. I gotta bring you in on one of the concert series real soon, because that's a vibe too. And that's actually been what's kind of pushed back our live podcast is because once a month we doing a live show that's live streamed, and that is a big undertaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So
Especially
question.
for K.
So we've mentioned, I know, playing around stand up. Do you have any aspirations to do stand up comedy?
I do.
You're dope at improv and like so.
I do. I would like to do some type of improv. My problem is it's scary. You know, like getting in front of people and saying stuff that you don't know is going to land. And I know most people is like, okay, but you do the same thing with your podcast. What would be the difference? I don't know. To me, it's a difference. But like, I would love to get out and be like, hey, y'all, here's my fucking jokes.
Well, the
Is it a live reaction? Maybe that's what you're saying. Like,
but you're talking about two different things. You said improv, and then you're looking for joke reaction. You're looking for everything to land. It's not about landing everything. It's about executing everything.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I've taken acting classes, and improv was actually my favorite part of that bullshit. Because it's a lot of like tedious shit they make you do that's just like not fun.
Yeah.
But I loved improv, and that was one of my strong suits. And what I can tell you is that you already have the talent and the like. You know how to clear your mind and go with the flow. You know not to go against. Because that's a big thing in improv. I can't say it's fucking freezing and you be like, what is 95 degrees? Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like little bullshit that you can't do that naturally you already don't do. So it's like your tendencies won't lend you to fucking up. You just probably will make the thing funnier if you fuck up.
And then like, what about like you get in that
right?
You get in that one room and it's like that one nigga who just stands up. It's like, boo this bitch, and then everybody start booing. Like that's scary.
Don't shoot. Just keep your gun in the dressing room, and you'll be all right. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I think you should go for it. I think that's
true.
You've been called a bitch before. You survived.
Ask my baby dad. True.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
No,
My
I
bad,
really think
homie. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, kid.
That was not me. Shit.
No, but the reason I asked because I definitely think that that's another title that you can add to your resume. I think
that's why I made the joke earlier, because I already see it, and like I said, I've been around a lot of this shit. I know the difference.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like I asked you that before. Like so I just really want to know if you still the same. It's a year later, so
It's a year later. You know what? Gotta tap into it because it's a year later and I haven't.
Yeah.
So,
I really think that that's something that you could be super, super, super talented and successful with.
It's one step at a time. And one thing about comedy, the more you do it, like anything, you get better. But it's one of the things that is never too late to start, because of your material, your life experience and all of that adds to what you do up there. So you could be an 80-year-old great on stage in comedy. You know what I mean? So not saying keep putting it off, but what I'm saying is don't look at it like you're behind.
Would y'all ever do stand-up?
I'm not funny enough.
I've hosted some events that made me feel like I could possibly try it. But I got so much respect for stand-up comedians that I would probably never do it.
See, my esteem was shot down when we were in middle school, and everybody used to tell me that they used to tell me I used to laugh at my own jokes, but nobody else used to be laughing. So my esteem got shot for a long time. But then
I was there.
But
Time out.
all right, I'm gonna tell you about redemption though after that. But go ahead. What you say?
He probably was one of the ones.
No, he wasn't that bad to me.
I was saying, me and Sop actually got along after we had like one rough year. We was good after that.
Yeah, I don't even remember it being rough, so I just must have been rough to you. Cause I don't remember it.
You shut me down on Locust and Lober Street that time.
Because you got to know your geographic. You got to know your city. Look, I was at a young age. I knew the city, and he said Locust in the wrong neighborhood. I was like, think you mean Lober.
I'm thinking one, and I said the other. We in 4th grade.
You said Lober, you said Lober.
She pulled your card real quick.
In front of everybody.
Damn.
I'm like, Lober is not in West Philly. What are you talking about? It's Locust.
Damn.
You little applehead ass. Never mind.
But I didn't think that. I apologize again.
You good. He ain't hurt my feelings.
It obviously did. You said we had a rough year. I did not remember.
She always throwing shots.
But do you know where it is now?
Oh, I know the difference.
He knew the difference.
I knew it. I just was talking. You know,
at that point, though, we in private school uptown, and he's talking about West Philly. So I'm like, I'm.
And she's assuming that I'm talking about, like, she's from West, so she's not thinking that all my peoples is from West. She doesn't have that information.
She's just like, this
she's
nigga
not
from the
looking at it as
burbs.
a
He don't
mistake.
know.
Yeah, she's looking at it like
He
I'm
from the
from
burbs. He don't know.
I'm like, everybody, like, Locust is my grandma block. Like, he
don't know.
It's Collie block. That's our block. Like, I play street football out there. Like,
Right.
it was weird, but it hurt.
But that was the only. But
hurt
that was
for
the
the day.
only thing that we ever had. That was cool.
No, but that's funny though. But I do remember that. Then after that, it was cool.
Yeah. So no, he wasn't in response. He wasn't the one that was saying that. But in redemption, I got voted class clown in high school.
Ooh.
So
Yeah, because that is the badge that you want.
it wasn't. I was going for best dancer.
And
I
you
wanted
ended
best
up
dancer.
clown?
And I just want. I mean, you know how they have the titles for like it'd be like who's this, who this, who this,
In
and
the
it was
high
best
school
dancer.
yearbook.
And I wanted, but I never. I was a good dancer, but I never would dance in the talent shows. So they didn't know everything that I could do until last year. They were like, "Damn, you really is the best dancer." Like,
They didn't know you was fucking that chicken head up, huh?
no, I was fucking it.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Yes.
Do I know the person that won?
They went, no. It was a white girl, Amy. She was
Oh,
doing
alright.
ballet and shit, which I did too, but nobody knew. You know what I'm saying?
Why was you hiding your talent, sis?
She was too cool and she was running around. The
I was
streets.
cutting school,
Yep.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
so when I
She
got
was running
caught
around
and I had to
streets.
go to school, I started doing other things, and they was like, "Damn!"
And
son."
started valuing other things that it
Yes.
was too late to catch up to.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
She used to be telling us in middle school, like, y'all don't do what I do on the weekends. I'm like,
Yeah, I used to come to middle school telling them how I was getting high.
I was about
Like,
to say you saying like you was slinging dope.
yeah, I was.
she
doing
was
a
still
lot.
getting straight A's and shit.
I was.
That's all that matters.
I was. I went to Central, so yeah, all the other shit happened in
You
Central.
went to Central?
So,
Did we talk about this before?
I don't think so.
What class were you?
Old as shit. 259.
266.
Yes.
Come on,
we did
man.
not talk about that.
No.
That's my girl.
Yes.
Which way the numbers go? Up or down?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Damn.
Mind your business. Mind your
Damn.
business.
No, they go
Mind
up.
your business.
I'm just trying to figure something out real quick.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's what's up.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Gay.
My little brother was in 266, but he got kicked out.
Who's your little brother?
James, I'm going to tell you
Okay.
later.
All right. Funny part is, I already know who her brother is, so that's funny. Hilarious.
Because he looked just like her.
Hilarious.
He does
I
look
see
just
it, but
like
I don't
me.
see it. He a little darker than you?
No, we
No.
look exactly
He's
alike.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking about somebody
Maybe
else.
he's in 265. I'm sorry. He was in 265.
But it's cool. You'll recognize
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
You
he
did
does look
long
just like him.
enough.
But yeah, but no, that's dope though. That's
Yeah,
dope.
Mm.
That says a lot. So yeah. So again, I'm gonna say so what's on the platform? So we're gonna tap into the acting. I'm sorry, we're doing
Good.
acting. We're gonna tap into stand up. What are we? I know you were in a movie last time we talked. Like, what are some other things that you've been doing since? Because I know you've been busy. You stay busy.
The crazy part is, I feel like since the last time I've been here, the podcast has really taken off tremendously.
Good.
Like, I've had so many opportunities through there, and just through sponsorship and stuff like that. It's been going great. I mean, the Roots Picnic and selling out your own live show in itself is an
Absolutely.
accomplishment
Exactly.
or whatever. Like,
Absolutely.
it was amazing. And then like, we had like different tickets there. Like, we had like meet and greet tickets, and to see like people was really buying these meet and greet tickets. Like, you want to come see my dumb ass? Okay, cool.
You a whole
Motherfuckers want to see
personality.
Stormy.
You a whole personality. That's what I'm saying. Like for me, you have the whole thing. Like that's why I keep asking you. Like, what lane are you going into? Because like for me, you got the whole package. Like, and African joint too. So you got the whole vocals. Like you got like she did the whole Lion King joint. You got to definitely have to check out part 1 with her girl Stormy Pea and Majay.
Listen.
Majay was on there as well. So make sure y'all check out that episode.
She's really nice.
Yes,
Thank
she
y'all
is.
for connecting me with Majay. She's
Yeah,
really, really dope.
Absolutely.
Actually, manage my J now.
Really? Hell yeah. Congrats. Listen, all I need is about 10%.
Single
Nothing
dropping.
major. Not
I
major.
introduced you that.
Something
Single
nice.
dropping July 2nd. Drip.
Single
featuring
dropping July
Bookworm.
2nd. Drip featuring Bookworm.
Bookworm. That part, yeah.
10%.
10%.
That's all I
Right then and there.
That's about 10 cents.
Boop bop bip.
Nigga tripping.
Boop bop
You
bip.
spoke for half of 5 seconds. That's
But I
10
spoke.
cents.
But she put that drip on it for drip. That drip
Oh,
drip.
but honestly, I had somebody that was volunteering to co-host this episode, and I was like, I kind of got somebody already. He's like, I'll just come watch.
Oh,
So the meet and greet tickets will get sold.
absolutely.
Trust me.
Absolutely.
Especially you keep showing the 6-pack. They be there. They be there. They be there.
Listen, it depends where I'm at in my ovulation cycle, man.
Oh,
Sometimes
my
I got a
goodness.
6-pack. Sometimes I look 4 months pregnant. I feel like that's just
That's
part of being a woman.
life,
Just a
man.
part of being a woman.
It's just
Sorry,
a
if you've been
woman.
following her for over a year, when she look pregnant.
Never.
Why would I
Alright.
post when I look pregnant? I just be out here looking pregnant.
I don't think you get to do too many straight days in the house either.
Mind your business, Sammy. Anyway, so like I was saying, Sippin with Sammy. Thank you so
Why
much
is
for
there a
having me.
thunderstorm behind your ear?
Because my name's Storm.
Yeah, but like, why is behind the ear? Why?
It was behind the ear because I thought it was cute And like when I got it, it was actually a pink Thunderbolt. Y'all know my favorite color, pink, because I want to be the Pink Ranger.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, that was my thing. I thought it was cute.
Now
Let
what
me
you
see.
think?
Let me see. It is cute.
Thank you, girl.
I'm about to get some tattoos behind my ear too. I am getting on my left side like a music
Is
note
this
or
to
symbol.
have the tattoos be discreet? I'm trying to figure out the
Yes,
position.
for me it was because mine's gonna be a lot smaller.
Because if
Mine's
you put
gonna
your
be
hair
very-
down, of course nobody sees.
Mine is gonna be discreet. Like yes, absolutely.
That's
So
what
one
it's
is gonna be
about.
a music note or symbol, and the other one is gonna be the Islamic symbol.
I'm going with E soon to get some Brooks.
Okay.
I'm going to get some.
I just saw
I'm
him in the
actually
gym.
gonna go get this.
Come on, branding.
I
Yeah.
saw
Go
him in the
grab the
gym.
logo.
That's what's up. That's dope.
He just won. Shout out to you. He just won a fucking trophy on that
Yeah.
weightlifting shit like yesterday.
That's what's up.
Why
Shout
do I
out,
know
bro.
so many bodybuilders? And
Shout
I
out,
hate
bro.
weights.
Yeah, you wasn't with me in the gym.
No, thank you. No mas.
I got about 5 sessions in me,
I got a doctor's note.
and then I
ain't doing
got
that
5
shit.
years
You
to
don't
the
like
next
working
to the next set of
I like
5
working out
sessions.
because you seem like you work out. Like you're fit, so you seem like you work out.
It's funny because it comes in like spurts. So I'll be like real heavy in it, working out, running, gym, and then it's like Netflix, chill, my bed, ice cream. Like
I think
it's just
that's a lot of people though. I
Yeah.
think that's kind of normal. I think that's very common. I think that's very common.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Sav like to do 2 a days.
Yeah, I do. Especially when it's like my stress.
I know when
release.
Sav mad because she in the gym every time I talk to her on the phone.
Damn.
Yeah, I like it's my
Damn.
stress release. I
It's
love
the
working
weirdest
out.
shit in the world.
I love working out.
What
I'm
you
a
doing?
weirdo.
On the way to the gym? What you doing? Just came from the gym? Hold up, yo.
If you got shit going on, just let us know now.
Just call my just
tell us.
like just pull up
I
and
really
smoke.
like I like working out anyway. Like even when I'm not stressed. So when I'm not stressed out, I work out.
Just come smoke. What's up?
I'm smoking too before and after the gym. Believe that. So that ain't
That
never
should
an
be
issue.
hilarious, yo.
But I like working out anyway, so it's just accelerated when I'm stressed out or if I got something on my mind.
But just imagine when she didn't know how I was gauging it. And I was like, yo, what's wrong? Yo, you alright? And she like, how you always be knowing? But then one day I told her like, bitch, you go to the gym when
17
you wake
times
up
a
before
week.
you go to bed.
Like, the
whenever
fuck?
you fucking
Yeah.
stressed. Like football players not supposed to do 2 a days. You a whole mile.
Do you work out at all?
Do I work out at all? Fuck 6 packs doing sit-ups. I'd
He
rather
do
drink
elbow
6
joints.
packs until I spit up.
He do elbow raises like this. Boop.
I'm in good shape though. I'm pretty.
This
A
what
little
you do, bro?
Homer Simpson.
That's
I got
a
little-
bar.
That's how they
I
work.
got a little
bar.
Homer Simpson. Yeah, I stole it from my man, and then I reused it in another song.
Okay,
Absolutely,
bet,
yeah,
bet.
man.
Ain't
You
nothing
know
wrong
what
with
I
that.
mean?
exercise.
Shout out to Sozak. That's my extra. Yeah, my wrist and all
You
this
bicep
bicep,
curls.
bicep,
Come on, bicep curls.
all of that is
Bicep
tight.
curls.
My hands is still, you know what I mean? Got the
Hell
grip of
yeah.
death. I still got the kung
a
fu
full
grip.
Sammy glass with that.
Yeah, and it's all about repetition. It's all about
Absolutely.
reps. I get my reps in. I'm not about trying to force the
Absolutely.
weight. You get your
There you
reps
go.
up. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad
All
at
right,
it.
we are on camera and with 3 live microphones. Y'all gonna have to whisper. Thank you.
My dad said y'all gotta be quiet.
What he say on Family Matters? I have spoken.
Not Family Matters.
Remember Carl
Carl
was tripping that whole
Winslow.
episode?
Yes.
And she chopped the shit out of his head. She always got him back. Carl never won.
No, none of it. It's kind of funny. I want your input on this. It's interesting because, though it's true, the men never seem to win any of the arguments on any of the TV shows, especially black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that imitates life.
It's more like life that way.
Right,
Yeah, I was about
right.
to say.
I just wanted
what's the
your input
problem?
as a man because sometimes y'all be trying to act all tough. So I just wanted to know your
No,
input.
I
of that.
think that the thing "happy wife, happy life" is
A real thing.
a cliche and a euphemism for a reason.
Well, it's a real
And
thing.
wiser men let it go, take the loss. But you can't take every loss, and it's about balance.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the times, the issues that they deal with on these shows are surface bullshit. It's not that deep. It's like, you know what I mean? What are we doing for dinner? What movie are we going to? It's like they're doing TV shit. So those are always going to be us losing.
But shout out to Blackish.
We gonna
That's
lose
why
that
I like
every
shows
fucking
that
time.
are real. Like to me, I like Blackish because they highlight some real issues, like some things
And
that are
sometimes
really relatable.
sometimes the conversation goes away you never seen it go before.
Exactly,
On the
exactly. So
But
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
not
Shout out to
normal.
the, but that's also
Yeah,
growth too, because
that's
that's
not
one of the
normal.
more current shows. Versus, I was when I posed the question, I thought about Carl Winslow, then I thought about Fresh Prince, and then I thought about my wife and kids. So I was, so it was just coming in. I guess maybe
No,
in
it's a
time.
lot of them.
And
I mean, shit,
sequential
you see
order.
what Martin went through?
Yeah.
y'all see
Martin
the-
used to lose
I
to
didn't
her
see that.
and her homegirl
Oh, yeah.
in his house.
Yeah.
No, then he used to kick everybody the fuck out too.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. He
You can
already
get mad
lost.
you lost, then kick everybody out.
then he
I
used to
mean,
like,
that's
Gina,
like,
Gina, Gina,
because you know what it is? You know what the mentality is? And it's the reason why he's still a loser? Because it's the guy that doesn't get picked and takes his basketball and goes home. That's what he was doing. The only leverage he had was, this is my house.
Yeah.
That's not winning. You see what I'm saying? But did y'all watch the reunion?
But still, shout out to Martin. I didn't get to see it yet. Shout out to Martin because it was definitely for the culture.
Oh, y'all gotta watch the reunion.
Definitely for the culture. Definitely for the culture. Shout out to
Martin.
Martin.
You with so much shit, man.
But I wanted to ask a quick question.
Yeah,
who do you think is better? Tisha Campbell and My Wife and Kids, or Tisha Campbell and Martin?
What's the name on Mike Epps show?
You made up a whole different one.
No, I'm playing.
About Tisha Campbell.
She was better on. She's better on My Wife and Kids because she had a lot of. She was learning a lot when they was doing Martin, and they kind of addressed it, but you kind of could tell. Like a lot of the times, scenes would go on, and she would be the sore thumb. She would be the one that kind of wasn't fitting the energy. She was trying too hard a lot of the times and shit like that. But My Wife and Kids, she was an elder statesman. She was an OG. She was playing mom.
Yeah,
it felt more natural for her watching that.
I see your point on
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, I can see your point on that. I really want to say it on Martin, but I really can't because I understand you.
Because Martin was so much a better show to us, so much more memorable.
Yeah,
but
and she, even though she played
wasn't.
a similar role on both shows, as in the female supporter.
But you saw her growth on My Wife.
Yes, you did. She dominated. She kind of dominated it though. She was more of a dominating and domineering person on My Wife and Kids than she was.
And it wasn't like she.
But
was
Gina,
trying.
I think the character of Gina was also so. I don't want to say monumental, but at that time, like she was a strong black woman.
When the last time y'all saw her?
Tisha Campbell.
I just saw her last week on TMZ.
She walked on the joint with a cat suit on. She ain't never had no ass and never had no titties.
Yes, she did. Gina always had a butt.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
I just watched the reunion.
She never had hips.
I just watched.
She
the reunion.
always had a butt.
Yeah.
She never.
I just watched the reunion special. That thing was no. We used to talk about Pam ass.
No, but Gina
Pam
always
used
had a
to
butt
have
because it's a light skinned
little
girl.
nugget.
I used to be wondering.
Pam used to have a little
It
nugget.
used to be rare to see light skinned girls with butts. So I remember, like, damn, she got a butt. Like,
No, but you gotta
I
think
remember.
about it. You gotta think about it. This is in the days where J-Lo's ass was considered the biggest ass.
this
that
is
was
before
before
J-Lo
that.
ass was.
This is
was
what I'm
big.
telling you. So
No,
to have
go
a
look at
fatty
Martin.
back
Go
then
look at old Martin
wasn't
episodes.
what we consider
No,
a fatty
Gina always
now
had a
either.
butt.
I think the problem is
She had a butt, though. She
Martin
wasn't
always
flat.
pointed
She
out
wasn't flat.
Gina's
It was
apple
light.
head, and we always looked at her
We always
apple
talk about
head.
it. No,
we never
well,
looked at her body.
I'm a man. I noticed that she didn't have any breasts and she didn't have a butt.
And
that
her
Pam
wardrobe,
was more
Pam was
proportionate
just
and Pam had
dressed
hips.
so you can
Differently,
see more of her
exactly. That's what I was about to say.
We saw Gina in bedroom scenes. You gotta remember.
Yeah, with
But
a
it was also
fucking
flowy
gate on her
nightgown.
head.
Apartments a lot.
And a nightgown, but Pam always had on something skin tight because she was the girl that was always looking for a man. Like she was always that single friend. So their wardrobe was completely different. Gina always had on a suit.
No, absolutely.
Suits
You know,
and shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
But she didn't always have that on.
She always had on
This is what
loose
I'm
fit
telling
clothes.
y'all.
It was only a
She
few.
wore that a lot, but she didn't always have that
It was
on.
a few.
All right.
I watch Martin all the time,
Did
and
y'all
I
ever see,
I used to look at it as a then.
Hold up. You want a microphone?
I used to look back then. I tell her as a light skin girl, I was like, damn, she light skinned with a butt. Like it was crazy. So I remember looking back then.
But like, did y'all ever watch the they got the new series First Lady?
And butts are different these days too. Hold on, let me go back. Butts are different too, because you got to think about subjectively. Like right now, these asses are ridiculously
that.
big. I didn't hear what you're saying because I was talking off.
No, when I was saying the thing about how when J-Lo popped up, her ass was huge, and if you look at that shit now, it's
So
that's not what I'm saying.
Ain't that crazy?
That's not what I'm
I was
saying.
looking at that the other day. Like
because
her
remember when
ass
you
really
was
wasn't
like
that
she was
crazy.
before that, and I'm like, no, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
not
We're
what
looking
I'm
at asses
saying. So I'm
different
saying now that people are having so many fake butts and they can make it whatever size they want, that the size of a butt is astronomically different than it was back then anyway.
even
So
with
you're looking
natural-
at what you think is common
Well-
as big, wasn't then.
That's more of a reach because even with casting now, they are casting naturally thicker women. For
Yeah, I'm
these
not saying
roles.
naturally thick
So
women don't
on
exist.
TV, what we get to see, even if you look at the Kardashian wave and the fact that Kim is what everybody's
We not
going
talking
to
about
the
a Bug's
DR to
Life.
look like.
We don't
Like
want that.
it became a thing to where like, oh, the astronomical ass. If you got that, we can use you now.
But most
It's not
people who are
looked at as
getting
sloppy no more.
most
It used to
people who
be
are getting
considered
but
great.
most people who are getting implants or getting their butt
I'm not talking
but
about implants, I'm talking
augmentating.
about natural bodies.
But that's what I'm not talking about. That's what I said was that we got to look at the size of butts now, which are way bigger than they were before because people are getting their behinds augmentated
Yeah,
and
but,
making them
that shit
bigger
looks
than
fake.
they ever was. This doesn't matter. My whole thing is that there are bigger butts walking around. So if you look at something that was considered big, J-Lo, in the 90s, it's not big now either. It wasn't then, but it's definitely not big now when you got these big, ferocious asses just walking around. Like,
But what I'm saying, my
It's the
only
word
point,
ferocious for me.
and mind you, my only point, and it's not to disagree with you. My point is that
And you can.
There are more naturally thicker women on TV that are being allowed.
Oh,
on
I didn't
TV.
disagree with that.
And it's not just based on the fact that it's fakeness out here.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm talking about in real life. I'm not even talking about TV. You just see bigger
we
asses
talking
now
about
than you
who's-
ever seen. You see,
but we talking about
it's a
as
trend.
opposed as it refers to Gina on the show and what her ass was considered when you might have thought it was fat back then, and then if you look at it today, that same video, you gonna be like,
My point exactly, because there are bigger asses everywhere now.
yeah, but it's not because they're fake.
Listen, the moral of the story is
not
I'm
because
starting to
they're
go
fake.
fund me for my BBL. Make sure you guys tap in.
You bet. You
So
don't
that
even.
I will
get outta here.
crash. I'm gonna crash that shit at 75 cents. You gonna get 75 cents, and I'm gonna get a hit. I'm sending a fucking bullet. What they used
What
to do?
happened to
Remember you
support
used to have
black
a chip-
women?
Remember you used to have a chip cable box?
No.
I'm sending a bullet through. As soon as that shit go up, I'm
Remember the
knocking
bullet?
that shit off the
Support
internet.
Yo,
black
remember the
women.
bullet right before the fight come on?
You can watch
You
the
be
opening. Right? You can
sorry.
watch the
You be
anything
sorry.
but the main
And you'll
event.
try, but then you'll try to leave the TV. Right, you try to leave your TV off all day because you're like, no, they
They
ain't gonna
turn
hit
it
my
on
bullet.
right before
They ain't
the
gonna hit my bullet. Bang.
Our cable box, and shout out to my pop for being a barber and having probably some of the best plugs you could get.
Yo.
We was bulletproof.
Yo.
Like everybody came to our joint because it was like so many people used to get shot back then. It was like, I'm not going over there. I gotta go somewhere who go have it.
I know they gonna have it.
And niggas used to be at our joint, like
Damn.
because our shit was, we never got scrambled. What used to happen was the next week our channels would change or some shit. Like you used to
Yeah,
have to
that'd be
find the
different.
channels. Remember that was the thing? But we never missed the fight. We didn't miss Royal
Yeah.
Rumble, none of that shit.
Not
Like,
Royal Rumble. Not Royal Rumble.
you remember when WWF
I
was
was
the shit?
rocking.
Was popping.
Was the shit.
I was just talking about that recently
What?
too.
Be in the living room trying to kill each other,
Hell
watching
yeah.
the shit.
I used to go to them Jones and it was at the Civic Center. Like,
I never went to
Damn.
one.
I
I went to a MasterCard joint one
Me
time.
too. I
One
went to see
time.
a
And it
grave
was
digger.
probably
I
free
went to that
tickets,
recently,
but I never
yeah.
went to a wrestling joint. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yo, I've been doing a lot of. Yo, I went to NASCAR recently. Like my kids love NASCAR. That shit is so dope.
We've been tapping
Really?
into F1 lately,
Yeah,
which
I've
is
been
the
hearing a
next
lot
level.
about
yeah.
F1.
Well, my kids
The
been watching
F1
it
shit
too.
different,
The
like-
Xfinity cars and all that.
So like now it's kind of like I don't know if I want to go because it's long as hell.
F1 is Xfinity, I think, right? Isn't
No,
it- isn't
F1
sponsors
is
that?
F. Do they sponsor them?
I believe so. I mean,
they
I think
probably one of the
I think it's
sponsors.
like Xfinity F1, like one of the main.
Oh, one of the I don't know.
Whatever.
Don't give
Anyway,
me the
my
line.
kids watch it though.
But
go
yeah,
ahead.
the Ferrari
They would
team,
know.
the Red Bull team, all the motherfuckers. But it's be like, it's so much shit going on and it's so much speed, but it's a long fucking race.
Yeah.
And they're not always in front of you.
Yeah.
This track is huge.
Yeah.
So there's a large portion of the race where you're just either talking or trying to find a monitor that looks like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a big ass, I don't want to say oval because they go whatever, but I don't think I would want to do that for 8 hours.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it would be cool to stop by like on some star shit, be able to go down on the track and all of that and be the fuck out.
Yeah.
It sounds like a great place to just sit around and get drunk all day, honestly.
It's
That's the
fun, that's
problem.
what
You
it is.
can't let me do
Okay.
that. You can't
Oh.
let me do
And
that.
they
Can't
let
be
you put your
trusted.
liquor in it. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it was so fun. And we
Can't
went,
let
it
me
was
do that.
400 laps, and it was dope. Like,
400 fucking laps.
but it wasn't. I'm telling you, it was like 3 hours, 4 hours, like 3 hours, 4 hours. But it was fun. Like it was really fun. To
It
see them
feels
cars.
like 8 hours when I'm watching it on TV.
It probably do. But when you there and you right there, you see the cars going
Yeah.
and you see them crash and you,
You know
see,
what?
like
I give you that because baseball is the same way.
Oh my
Baseball
God.
is horrible on television.
Absolutely.
And I like racing on TV, but baseball is so much slower that you being in person for it makes it more exciting. So I can
Right.
see
Yeah.
that. I can
yeah,
see that.
it's really dope. It's
I
really
can see
dope.
that.
I don't know about y'all, but I be getting lit at baseball games.
You got to.
Yeah.
Don't ask me
You
nothing
have
about
to.
what's happened, what inning it is, what strike we're on. I don't know.
Like you kind of got to drink beer at baseball games. And you wasn't
Yeah,
even there.
'Cause I'm going to
Yeah.
get drunk as hell because it's so long and I
But-
don't even drink beer, so I do get.
No, like real shit is like, oh, this what we doing? Word. Like, like it's crazy.
I eat a lot at baseball games and I drink a lot of baseball games because you're there for so long.
And it's
Hell
nothing
yeah.
like a good tailgate. Nothing
And
like
I don't
a
even
good
think you can
tailgate.
leave and come back in. Like once you in, you in, right?
I've never tried to leave before.
Because I want to go low or something. Like
Oh, go smoke and shit. We
Good
used to
point,
do hood
good
rat
point.
shit. We used to do hood rat shit. We would still smoke. I'm just
We
saying.
used to hear that.
You
Yeah,
gotta
right.
realize I came up when my mom we used to go to baseball game. My mom used to have a pocketbook full of sandwiches and,
Yes.
and juice boxes and
Yes.
chips and shit and
Absolutely.
fruit snacks. We wasn't a concession stand didn't exist.
I'm
That
not
shit
saying
was just
$20
lights on
for
the
none of
side.
The movie
That shit
theater
was
messed it up for me as a
decoration.
mom doing stuff like that because my kids be expecting to eat at the movie theater since
Yeah.
they they
Yeah.
come and serve you. So the movies haven't definitely threw that off of me now because they want to order shit there.
It's
Yeah, because
funny.
it's part of the experience. Now they
Exactly.
tied it in, and for you it's a drink.
Exactly.
For them, they get nachos and pretzels and
Correct.
and $8 a fucking nacho.
Right. Right. I feel like they don't want this. No. We want that. Y'all want these M&Ms? No, we want them M&Ms.
I don't.
Shout out
You
to
know
Jermaine
why I'm
Quick.
here.
Shout out to Jermaine Quick. We just went to his movie premiere last week, and they had a concession stand. And you know, the supersized soda you never going to finish, free refills.
Right.
The supersized popcorn that you got to share with the theater, free refills.
Right.
So you get all of that shit. You spend $40 fucking hours, and you can't. It ain't a shot of cognac in sight.
Right.
Not the shot of cognac.
I'm sorry. That's what I'd be worried about. I'm like, y'all ain't
Better
even
have
got
your
beer.
flask.
Even if I go to Hibachi's, they got Korean, Chinese,
You know,
Japanese
I've never
beer,
been to
something,
Hibachi's.
some kind of beer,
You
Korean
I've never been to
barbecue
Hibachi.
spots.
Oh, I love.
But I want to
hibachi.
go and have a nigga throw a shrimp in my mouth. I want that.
Me too.
It'd be looking
I'm-
cool
You
on
gotta-
the internet.
It be fun as shit.
You
I
gotta
always
do
catch
it. You gotta do it for the. But you gotta
I
do it
always
for the
catch it.
TikTok. You gotta do it for the TikTok.
Now, question: do you judge a man if he catches shrimp in his mouth?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Absolutely.
wait a minute. Why he
Absolutely.
can't enjoy his hibachi experience like
Absolutely.
you can?
Definitely not supposed to be
The
experienced.
fuck are you talking about?
Why
Yeah.
he can't have the same?
The
I think
same-
it depends on how
this-
he catch it. He
listen,
like this,
listen.
and it go in.
This shit is-
He all.
This shit is just like the
Hold
double
up.
standard in male and female sexuality.
So what?
Okay.
Once you cross certain lines, there's no going back.
So
Yeah, I
once he
agree.
catches shrimp,
When you
in
gay,
his
you
mouth,
gay.
it's-
You ain't tried it.
I just thought about that. My folks never catch the shrimp. I just thought about that.
It's not a. And you know what make it worse? You know what make it worse? As soon as the chef look at you, it's a chick on the side like, this is going viral. You can't even just have fun no more. You looking at how you drink your
never caught
beer
the
now.
shrimp.
It's
It's
a
funny.
bottle. You got a bottle and there's a camera and there's a shrimp. It's a lot to think about.
Okay, I got a question.
Have you ever caught the shrimp?
No, nigga.
Now, which is worse?
I always point at somebody else. Or I
Him, he
I
won.
tried to catch
Over there.
one with my hand. No, because you know he tossed it. I'm like, oh, and I missed. I wasn't doing
What?
that.
Smack the person next to you with the shit.
What?
No, it fell on the jump. But I wasn't doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, now which is worse to you? A man catching a shrimp in his mouth,
Okay.
or him drinking his drink with the straw going? Try and get the straw.
That shit
What?
right there.
But do men really do to get the straw?
No, like, you know, they-
like is
you
the
gotta
straw?
see it, though,
Why,
the way
why
you do
can't
it,
you
you talk
find
about
the
it,
straw?
you don't do it.
Because when you hold your glass this way, the straw fall right here. Like why you
Not
got
all
to like?
the time. It depends how
You
much
gotta lick
ice
the
you
gla-
got
ain't
in
no
there.
salt
I
on
don't
the
think I ever
glass.
seen my folks use a straw.
No, I got judged one time for
So it's
having
a
a straw
straw?
in my drink.
Okay.
But it was crazy because it was like I literally had just got the drink, and the chick, what the fuck you got a straw? That's like basically like that's gay type of shit. And I'm looking at her like this shit is straight cognac. Like
So are men not
no
allowed
matter
to
how
have
it go
straw?
down, it's cool, right? I ain't got no pineapple
Unless
juice in
we
this
in
shit.
a place that's dirty, then I get. But usually they give you a plastic cup.
I've been in them spots before too, but that's a whole weird
And
thing.
usually they give you a plastic cup. I'm a little more, but then it's still like.
So are men not allowed to have straws?
I used to drink out a pitcher with a straw.
No, that's drawn.
Sammy, what the fuck?
I used
You
to
might
drink
as well-
beer by the pitcher,
You
and I
used-
used to drink 3-4 pitchers a night. So I used to use a straw.
You put a straw in the 42?
No.
What's the difference?
Malt liquor does nothing from me.
You
I'm
know
from
what?
Uptown. I'm from Uptown. We a little more arrogant than that.
Uptown, baby.
Malt liquor feel like you losing. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care how you
yo.
drink it. Fuck is you 17?
Uptown, baby.
Okay, how you drink that shit?
I'm crying.
If it ain't on that shelf above your height, I don't want it.
So you said you'd rather catch a shrimp in your mouth.
I said I'm not doing not near none of it.
You gotta pick
But
one.
you said you had a straw. so
No,
I think you
listen.
should straw.
No, I'll go with on some real shit over that catching a viral shrimp. Give me
Not
a
a
straw
viral
any day.
Right.
But you know, it used to be funny when I used to have the straws in my pictures. It was mad people that used to try to catch me drinking out of the picture.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they even cared about the straw, but they used to just be like, it's this guy that drinks out of a picture every night. So every time I used to go like this, I used to have to do the look around, like paparazzi was around, and I would just catch people like, oh, he got me. Like it was a
I think
constant
you need
thing.
a straw with a picture though, because if you drink it,
You will spill that shit all over yourself.
exactly, and that's
It's
dirty.
not-
Now that's dirty as
You're
shit.
not
putting a
drinking it
picture
out
to
the
your
pour
mouth.
spout. You're drinking it off to the side of the
Yeah.
pitcher. It's going to spill.
Now you got
And if
young
you drink
boy
from the pour
things.
spout, it's a lot at first too. You're still.
No, that's
gonna
worse.
spill.
You seen
Yeah,
that
like-
shit when you try to pour some shit on
Yeah, no, it's not
motherfuckers
worth
at a
it.
restaurant pour this
So I
shit
think you did right
sideways.
with the straw in the picture. I mean,
With a
the picture
technique
is
to it.
questionable, but the straw in the picture is cool.
I mean, if I'm gonna drink all this, listen, I'm gonna drink beer all night. The pitcher used to be $4. A glass is $2.
I'm still, if I drink beer,
A
I would
pitcher
still be
is
pouring
4
it in my
glasses.
glass, but just saying.
This is math.
This is
and
math.
I still wound up drinking. And mind you, they wound up going to like 7 or 8 over time. But I wound up drinking still 3 or 4 pitchers a night. I'm saving a bunch
How are
of
you
money.
drinking your picture, Stormy?
Well, I'm still stuck
Her
at
pictures
him
is full of
drinking 3 or
margaritas.
4 fucking. Whoa, don't expect
If
me.
it's
I'm
a
a
sangria,
grown-ass
it's cool,
man.
right?
Hell no, I ain't drinking no goddamn margaritas. All right.
Oh, I
Hell
am.
no.
Don't be no grown ass man next
A
to me,
picture of
please.
margarita, fucking
Why
right.
can't be a grown ass man? I
It's
hold my
scary.
dick while pissing and everything.
It's scary as fuck.
Why not?
Oh, I definitely know how to pee standing up.
Yo, you ever had to
Oh,
hit
yeah,
the
let's talk
men's
about
room
this.
at an event
Absolutely.
and you had to hit that urinal? Do you
No.
face it or
You
you
put
turn
your
around?
leg on the wall? You put your foot up
No,
on the wall?
I just open my
You gotta
legs
open
and just
that- that's all
squat
you do.
over it like this.
And you do front, and you hit a pelvic thrust. You gotta
Yeah,
go.
you just-
But urinal
Swallow it.
splash crazy.
Maybe for y'all.
I
not
never
for
used
me.
it, but you know what? So I never used
Alright.
the urinal though. I'm not even gonna lie.
I done use the
never
urinal at
used
every
the
stage
urinal.
of my life. The bitches splash crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
and
so
there's
I
no,
never
You got a
and there's no
longer
toilet.
stream.
They
and
feel
there's
like
no-
a bidet.
And there's no toilet paper by the urinal.
Ain't
They
no
feel like
toilet
a
paper on the
bidet.
side of the road when you pissing at 2 a.m. with your girlfriends because you drunk either.
Oh,
why
but I
it's
keep
shaking
wipes.
That's why there's
No,
always
I keep
tissues in the
wipes.
fucking. That's why there's always
I
tissues in the
keep
glove
wipes.
compartment. What are you talking about?
No, I keep wipes.
I'm sipping with Sammie. Whoever with me liable to have to piss at some point. I
Yo,
got
I'm crying.
napkins or something.
My kids know the deal. They be like, Mom, I took them to the night festival. The night festival there was down Northern Liberties a couple weeks ago.
Pissed I
And
missed
my
that
son
one.
did pee, right? And so he like, I'm like, all right, we just gonna find
A tree,
Between
a
one of
wall.
these cars right here, right? He like, Mom, it's a restaurant right here. Can we just see if they got a bathroom?
He got more sense than you.
Oh my God, yo.
He got more sense than you.
Cause
Yo.
usually it's boys. I just it's over there somewhere. Like I
Yeah,
can't
but
do
like
it.
no,
you
like
can.
nowadays you go to jail for that shit, man.
Now listen, I'm out with my son. Same thing. We leaving. You gotta pee before we go. No, I don't have to pee. Soon as we get in the car, Mom, I gotta pee. Okay, cool. We pull over to the side.
The rule for boys is that you always have to pee before you leave. Period.
Period.
Absolutely.
So I open the front door. I open the back door. Let him
Right
pee
there
in
That's in the
between.
middle. That's my move. My kids know that move.
Let him pee in between. About 2 seconds later, he goes, "It's coming out the back." It better not be coming out the fucking back. It better not be coming out the fucking back right now, please. Please, Jesus. Please.
How did this end?
Did it come out the back?
Right.
It came out the fucking back, and I had to pull them napkins out the glove compartment just like
Y'all
you.
talking about fuck they mean?
That's
nigga.
some wipes. I'm
do
trying
we
to
do?
tell you, you
Gangsta.
gotta keep some wipes. I got them Cottonelle Jones right in my car right
After
now.
that, on God, after that, it's wipes in my glove compartment. I got
Absolutely.
the honey pot joints, and I got like the Huggies little dollar
Yeah.
pack for the
You know
travel
how
joint.
many
Yeah,
men
I used to
I
have the
know-
Huggies. Now I just got the Cottonelles from the house. 'Cause my kids bougie.
Like
and
older
wipe their
men
ass
that I
with
know
wipes.
that one of their rules is to keep a roll of toilet paper in their car at all times.
Because it's coming
at
out the
some
back.
point in their life, they've been at that point that your young
Oh,
boy
let me
was
tell
at.
you,
God damn.
I earn cups.
Stuck in
So, I
traffic,
got a cup
all
mix.
type of crazy
I got
shit
some
happens
Wednesday.
by the time you're 50.
Cause I can't push my.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a cup.
I know
real quick.
grown ass men that keep toilet paper in
Okay,
every vehicle
I'm
they
not
own.
playing.
I'm crying.
Anybody watching this is definitely gonna catch this. He missed it, but they're definitely gonna catch that, and that's
It's
gonna
cool.
be funny as shit.
It's cool. You forget I'm part of the edit.
I
I
know.
promote it.
That's what I'm
It's gonna
saying.
be a clip for the fucking brand. Like we good. We good.
I don't
we
care.
Good.
I got
we
hand
got you
sanitizer
covered.
too.
And
Two
we,
bottles.
And we got the overhead.
I got
juice so we
2
can
bottles of
zoom
hand
in on it.
sanitizer.
Yeah, hand sanitizer is definitely something that's all over the cars nowadays. Right?
Yes,
yeah.
driver's side, passenger side.
How did we ever
Absolutely.
live without it?
We was dirty.
We was dirty.
Like even if you wasn't, now you
Like,
feel
I
like
thought
you
I
was,
clean,
right?
Like I washed
like,
my hands after I went to the bathroom. Like
I used to cook, so washing your hands is like a every 10-minute thing at some point.
Yeah.
But think
And
every
then
time
it's
you
like-
touched the cart when you went to the store.
And that's what you think about.
Every
Like
time you
all the
touch the gas
times
head-
you wasn't
the gas
worried
handle.
about it. It was like it wasn't a thing. And
All them dirty doorknobs when you went to the Chinese
all
store.
them fucking handshakes.
Never mind that. Y'all ever
And
think
mind
about
you,
the
I always-
pens you be touching when you be
Yes,
signing
I
shit
have my own
when
pens
they back?
now. I have my
Oh
own
my
pens.
God.
But even
always
if
in
you
my
if you go somewhere, I go to the bank, they still got the joint for the digital joint to sign your money up.
Yes,
That's attached.
yes, it is.
Like like I don't know why they ain't changed that yet, but yeah, that's a
Yeah.
real thing.
Yeah.
They could probably give everybody something for their finger and just throw
Squirt
it
that
away.
shit with some hand sanitizer.
Just throw it away.
Yeah.
For real. At this point, technology wise, you got a fucking digital signature already.
You know, everything is different. Life is just different. Like like post COVID, everything is just different. It feels
We still
like,
not post
and we're
COVID.
not. And but to me, it feels like the Patriot. It feels like 9/11. Like you know how now you got a whole bunch of ID, like things
Yup.
you gotta do differently with your ID and things like that. Like
Yeah.
our lives are gonna be different post COVID. It's crazy.
But that's the thing. Like, is that the way that? Because even if you look back over time before we got here, is it a thing that like every 20 years or something drastic is going to happen that's going to change the way that you view life,
Probably
even as
so.
an American?
Yeah. That's part of life.
Probably so.
Like
feel
it's
like
like
it's part of
that kind of window that we don't know what the shift is going to be, but something's coming.
So what do y'all think was the shift before 9/11?
That's what I was just thinking in my head.
Well, see, at 9/11, we was 20
The drug
years
thing,
in. We
the
was-
drug
I was
war.
about to say crack.
Yeah,
Yep.
crack.
For sure, crack.
Crack would have to be the thing because that was the biggest thing in our community before that.
Yeah.
You know how we always talk about like how black people deserve reparations for slavery? I think we deserve reparations for the crack epidemic.
We deserve reparations for a lot of shit, but
I was
you
talking
have
about
to
that, too.
start. You have to start with the fact that any concrete, tar, or fucking farm in this country started with us, and then we can get the crack. Because the value is in just like any corporation. If I'm in on the ground level, we ain't gonna start with when the you know what I mean. We're not gonna start 300 years later. We gonna start at when I fucking got here, and everybody that came here had to work for you motherfuckers to drink mint
It's
julep.
documented, right? So my whole thing, is
You know what I'm
almost
saying?
makes me think
Like,
now, like this whole gun
fuck
violence
is we
like the
doing?
next, like cusp
You
of
think
it.
that's gonna be the next wave?
I don't know. I think so because this gun violence is ridiculous. It's like, but you got to hold the people at the highest level accountable. It's like, how do all these guns get here, and how do they get in our communities, and
Same
how
way
do
the drugs
these
do.
Same way
my
crack
point.
got here.
Same way the
That's my
drugs do.
point. So it's
Yeah.
like you gotta like who can you hold accountable for that? Are there even like realistically going to be held accountable?
Well,
What's wild
no.
to me is they're talking about arming teachers rather
in
than
Ohio they
just,
passed
like,
that. Ohio passed that law that now
banning,
teachers can
like firearms.
When you have
certain type of
politicians,
firearms.
when you have politicians that blame mass shooting on a door, that's when you start having this kind of logic. That's like saying drink bleach and
right,
and all you need is
I
paper
forgot
towels.
about that.
right.
Like you got to
forgot
think
about
about it. Like all of this shit lines up. Even if you look at the things that they're putting out as a party or whatever you want to talk about, it's juvenile bullshit, and there is a huge number of people that believe it.
Yo, speaking of some bullshit, switching topics for a
Please.
second. I heard this shit and I thought it was ridiculous. Did you hear about this lady who her boyfriend gave her a STD in
And
the
she
back
sued
of his
Geico.
car? She sued Geico
And won.
for like a couple mil.
Wait, what happened?
She got an STD
Dog.
from having sex with her boyfriend in the car, but since his car was insured by Geico, she was able to find Geico liable for it.
And put through an insurance claim.
Oh wow,
And she got a
She's
couple
smart.
mil
But
for
if you
that
know
shit.
anything about insurance,
She's smart.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically it's
Like-
supposed to protect her from any wrongdoing on his
while
behalf while
she's
she's in his
in
vehicle.
that vehicle.
She's
Long
smart.
story short, I'm only fucking in the backseat from now on.
Right.
For sure.
So that's your
For
comeback?
sure.
Your
Right.
comeback,
Yeah.
what kind of cars we starting with?
Whoever the fuck got car
Yeah,
insurance.
you insured?
Like, from now on. From
And
now
it
on,
can't be
it's
just
like,
liability
yo,
though. We gotta talk
no,
about.
I
We
need-
gotta
I need
talk
full
There's a
about.
whole lot of
coverage.
Civics
I need
fully
full
We gotta
covered.
talk about it.
Full coverage. Like, listen, as soon as we pull up, like, listen.
Oh
what's
no,
up? What's your
don't hit
favorite
Geico
color?
again.
What type of
Geico ain't
insurance
going
you
for that
got?
shit
Like,
no more. They like McDonald's with them coffee cups. Y'all not doing that shit again to them. You not gonna do that shit again to them.
You're right. You're right.
Yo, I'm crying.
You better go to Allstate. Geico is over it.
Fucking State Farm.
Geico put in little letters, that bitch shit don't work for you.
Listen,
Yeah.
all
What
I
she
know
did don't
is
work
That
for
was
you.
wild. She was smart though.
Are you crazy? No, nigga. Man, the crazy thing is, we laughed at the McDonald's cup lady that won all that money, right?
and she was old. She didn't even
But
need
there's
that
a
money.
recent Starbucks story where the barista, the whatever, the cashier, walked out to her car and literally spilled 4 cups of coffee in her lap.
Is she sued too?
She about to get paid.
Because she was a
Damn.
customer sitting there. She just spilled this all
And
on
then
me.
there's like, you know, the camera phone comes out while the shit is, we still trying to situate it. You still hear the person that dropped it apologizing.
Listen.
You see what I'm saying? Now that's different than you saying I didn't know my coffee was hot.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be looked at the same because the headline looks the same. So, you know, court of public opinion and outrage and all of this shit
It is what it is
that
at the
plays
end of the
a
day.
part in how much you get paid for a settlement
Yeah.
won't be allotted
but
to
if
you
they still
because
at fault
the
at
bitch
the end
didn't know
of
her
the day.
coffee was hot. Sounds a lot like your story until somebody delves deeper when nobody reads the article.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we in strange times.
Yeah. Yo.
Even if you look at court system right now, like how do you sequester a jury? How do you make sure a jury has no information to contact about what happened?
Especially
with,
with
this case
social
If
media.
it's a high
You
level,
can't, especially
Yeah.
with cell phones. Like unless you like, especially with anything. Like just you can't. It's hard. It's different than it was back in the day.
like this shit
It's
is
different.
weird times. It's like, yo, just I'm gonna stay in my house and you gonna stay across the street.
Yo.
Like I'm just scared of everybody. Fuck you might give me COVID or fucking monkeypox.
Man, fuck all that. Where my settlement money at? Y'all heard about the Asian guy who got pulled off the plane in like the beginning of COVID? I think he like
Yeah.
didn't want to put his mask on or something. They like dragged him off the plane.
Yeah.
That nigga just got like over like half. Like,
So where's your settlement money?
that's what I'm asking,
What
yo.
happened to you?
Man, I don't know. Is it too late to do like the my mom gave me a just for me perm and took all my hair out? Is that too late? Can I
Yo,
start
you're
that
so
or no?
stupid.
Like,
No.
probably not.
I can't.
I
feel
don't
like
know.
we can't.
I don't think it's too
I
late.
think it could be a class action lawsuit.
Gorilla glued her hair made a lot of traction.
Yo.
She made a lot of traction. She got free surgery. She got donations.
true.
She got modeling up. They did her up, and she got a photo shoot.
And then the internet said she died.
Bitch ain't dead.
She ain't dead. She ain't
ain't
dead.
dead.
I think they just was trying to stop her bag because she
Bitch
definitely
ain't-
wasn't
She's
dead.
not dead.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She's dumb, but well, maybe not with the
but
business
we
stuff.
were.
But that
we
gorilla
reward-
glue was the dumbest
We
thing I ever
reward
seen in my
ignorance
life.
temporarily, and then when this star falls off a cliff that they didn't build to, what happens to their life and the people around them?
It's terrible. Yeah,
Because you gotta remember,
detrimental.
Lil Terrio was 6 years old.
It's detrimental.
Yo, he's
Now
looks
he's
good
on the
now.
internet working out,
Yeah.
trying to get his. But he was 6, embracing being made fun of, not knowing who was like. You gotta think about that.
I think about that with all of them though, like A-Town.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what's
Yeah.
the guy with like
Yeah,
no
A-Town
teeth
be
and
around.
shit?
The
The
other boy,
got him.
got him.
Him.
Yep, they
All
be in
of them.
Vegas trying to make money on the streets.
Just taking pictures
Wow.
with the strippers.
Literally, they in the
Yeah.
money. They in Vegas letting people take Instagram pictures for $20, $50.
Listen, that rent money doing the first, so I ain't
You know
mad
what I
at
mean?
it.
Right,
I ain't mad at
but
it.
that- it's not what they entitled. They
It's
could
not
probably-
even about that so much as that there's always somebody next to them that has everything going on,
Taking
Yeah,
advantage.
and when that wave dies, they leave them in Vegas. They get them a ticket to Vegas.
Not a ticket back. I feel
They
that.
don't get them another deposit
way.
in their bank account.
I feel
Yeah.
that.
You see what I'm saying? That's what happens. If you look at who's next to all these guys, it's somebody that everybody knows that would never hang out with this little boy or this young man, whatever whatever we talking about
For that
mentally
check.
for the. But they running around with a sidekick, and the sidekick is making all the money.
It be making me feel wildly uncomfortable when like they all link up and post TikTok videos and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know, like the guy with the thick neck. It was with the guy with the skinny
Because
neck.
they all trying to run it up. It's just like an artist that say, yo, if we do this record together, we could fuck up the algorithm.
That's a collab nobody asked for though. Like,
But it's their last grasp at something. If you're not dope enough to make Wildin' Out or something like that, or do, you know what I mean? If you're not in a position to take people making fun at you to another level, then you have to cling on to everybody else that's on your level to try to up.
Again, you have to have the
status.
knowledge.
Because
You have
if
to
you
have
got
the wherewithal.
100,000, I got 100,000, she got 50,000, you got
seventy.
70,000. Maybe we can get 250,000 views if we're all in the same room.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But you gotta have that team. Again, it goes back to what we were talking about earlier.
that team
Like, we're
shit
talking about
different.
that team and the support that you have. So if they don't have the wherewithal or the team and the support to get them from A to B, so they eventually get to Z, they're gonna be stuck at A.
But I feel like if all those people have the same following though, that's why I don't think it would be beneficial.
But look at Boot Gang. Boot Gang wasn't slow. He was somebody that had a lot of trauma and a lot of things.
My
in
man
his
just
past.
needed a little therapy.
He needed
Yeah.
a lot of therapy actually,
Yeah.
and he ran around and got a lot of views off of doing terrorist type shit to small business owners. If you really think about it, like if that was your table, you'd have choked him to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he turned around and decided he didn't want to be Boot Gang no more. He wanted to be John Gabbana. He gave his life to Christ. All 50 of them tattoos on your face still there. All them videos are still there. You walking down Hollywood Boulevard or South Street, somebody's gonna say, Boot Gang,
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You gonna always get that. But he needed
They
therapy.
can't take that because that be kind of like
But now we get
torment
the,
to artists or
But-
to whoever, to people when they have to live, when people keep them in that what the light
In
that
that
they
box.
say, like Day, like Mike Epps being called Day, and even
it starts
like,
bothering motherfuckers. Cameron didn't like being
Tashina-
called what's the name no more.
Rico.
He was like that Rico shit over, B. He said it on a
Right.
rap song.
Yeah.
He said it on a rap song. Like, stop
Yeah.
calling me Rico when you see me.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, that's not a disrespected role. That was a thorough role. That wasn't like he was a crumb in that position. People be wanting to get on with their life,
Sometimes
but they can't sometimes.
Sometimes your impact on a culture is bigger than you. And when it becomes bigger than you, you will lose yourself instantly.
And sometimes it's hard to recognize because I'm sure everybody at this table has had a moment where somebody or a moment made you realize that you had a bigger impact than you had.
You know who I think that did well? This is more an artist, a celebrity platform, but I think Idris Elba did well because a lot of people, I think he could have been known just
He's
for
very
being Stringer
grounded.
Bell. But
He's
I
very
think that
grounded,
he
though.
took the time, whatever his timing was, whatever he did well by being known or getting whatever position he did by not being just casted as that type of person. So he's more well-rounded, I think, and accepted.
Rest in peace to Omar. The same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. If you look
Absolutely.
at it, he
And
went
Michael
from playing
J.
Omar to being on Boardwalk
Michael K. Williams.
Empire. Michael K. Williams. He was on Boardwalk Empire. You know what I mean? Alongside Nucky Thompson and them.
Absolutely.
And it was like, you're not thinking about a street nigga from Baltimore no more. You know what I mean? And then his persona when
I
you
liked
see
him
him
in
at Fairmount Park
I loved
dancing
him in
with
Lovecraft
strangers.
Country. That was an amazing story. Lovecraft Country. Oh my goodness, in Wall Street.
But his
Black Wall
talent
Street.
was unreal.
Question: why did we never give a fuck that he played all these DL roles? Because I felt like
I think a lot of people did.
He's one,
I think
he's one person in the community that we never gave a fuck about. We
I
never
think-
When the
questioned
Wire,
it,
I think when the
nothing.
Wire
I
came
think-
out, it was big. I think it was really big.
I
when
think
But you know how
initially
many
when the Wire
DL
started,
roles he's had since
Omar,
then, though?
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Omar being gay was a big deal when The
Yeah.
Wire came out.
yeah, it was big.
After he played that was the
It's
most
kinda like
extreme he could have went.
Yeah,
You gotta realize, even when he was in prison and a bull tried to kill him, he stuck a shank up bull butt. Like, that was extreme as gay. He whispered in his ear, kissed him on his neck, and shanked him up his butt.
The fact that you remember that so vividly,
Because
is
these
disturbing.
are things that's like, this shit don't happen.
probably disturbing for a man to see,
You
too.
never seen that since Eyes. And not to
Right.
mention, any little slip up, I'm a black man. I could be in that same line and have to worry about the same bullshit.
that's what I said.
You see what I'm
As
saying?
a man to see.
But once you see him go that far as the original character that you identified him as, all the rest of the characters is like, well, he already proved he could play that role.
right, that's why I think. I think
You
the
don't
biggest
even
thing was when
necessarily
he was
blame him
Omar
for that.
after
You blame his acting chops. Because he's pulled it off already on the biggest thing ever, when it was the smallest thing that actually wound up being the biggest thing. It wasn't even like he had Spielberg behind him when he did it.
Right.
So you're saying because he went so extreme on this role, him playing bits and pieces of it,
It's
and other
like
ones
Oz.
is insignificant.
Once you seen Adabisi, a lot of shit started looking different.
At BC, man, that changed the game a lot.
There's only 2 seasons of Eyes worth watching if you a man. Because after that, it gets weird. Weird. And I'm no cap. Like, I'm somebody that I watch all these series, and maybe once a year, certain ones that I watch every year
Yeah.
in totality, from season 1, episode 1, all the way through, right? Or maybe every other year. I can't watch Eyes past season 2. It bothers me. I had the whole DVD, so I gave that shit to my pop.
Oh my God.
He said, "Oh, you got Eyes?" I'm like, "Did you ever finish the joint?"
Happy
He like,
Father's
no, I'm like,
Day.
go ahead watch
There
it.
Happy Father's
Go ahead
Day.
watch it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he finished it neither.
Yeah, no, that was a good question.
I'm
Though,
just
but like I
keeping
said,
it
I
G.
really think The Wire definitely introduced that. It's such a high spectrum. It was just like, damn.
And it was the
man.
nonchalantness of it. Like, he was
And I
on the
think that was
streets
one of the first
selling
times-
work to people
That's
and
what I was about to
kissing the
say.
boy in broad daylight.
That's what I was about to say. I think that was one of the first times that that sexuality was exposed for a black hard street dude.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you ever hear real street stories, you hear about the bull, super extreme, that they get to fuck motherfuckers. Right?
or even
In order to do anything as a man, you have to be excited about it. Point blank, period. That's why rape is weird to people that's not into that.
Right.
I think
Because it's like, well, if a girl tell me no, I'm soft.
Right.
I'm disrespected. I'm insulted. Like the thing, not somebody you already been intimate with. That's a little different. But like just like trying to get into it with somebody, and then it's like, oh no, it's like, oh shit, fuck. Maybe we can foreplay a little more if it's gonna go down, because I'm not
If it's
even
gonna
there
go
no
down.
more right now. I'm down now. Keep it G with you. So like certain shit is just like, oh, that went that way.
Yeah.
I think we all had the same reaction when the Booty Warrior came out. When he was
With
talking
Ray
about like,
J?
yo,
Oh.
I like shit and I won't shit. We
Remember
gonna
when
do
Ray
this
J
the easy way
threatened the
or
nigga with the
hard way.
booty bandits?
Yeah, I did.
On
It
the
was
Breakfast
fabulous,
Club?
wasn't it?
Threatened Fab with the booty bandits? He said, I know niggas that'd flip and dip you, basically.
Yo,
Biggie said, don't you know my
Yo.
nigga Gutter used to kidnap kids?
Yes.
I'm
Oh, all right.
fucking up.
Like, you gotta realize, but once it got to cinema, like now we've seen so many examples of the extremity of that shit, that as far as his character, to get back to the main topic, it wasn't that crazy to see him do anything. It wasn't, because, and one thing that people don't know about the story of Omar, that character that he was playing,
Right.
he was crazier than what you saw on that show.
Really?
For sure.
Broad daylight, 2 pumps, middle of the project, calling out everybody, drawing, and walking out by itself with everything. Like, it was a regular thing. The way they used to run, like, oh my God, that's Omar. But, like, more extreme than they was able to recreate type of shit. Like, you got to understand the gravity of the neighborhoods he was shaking down.
These ain't soft neighborhoods.
These are dope neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You can make $1 million off dope in 3 months.
Yeah.
You got guns. You got goons. You got young boys. Like, you got all that. Nobody. No. Let him have it. It ain't worth it. Like, that's different, yo. And if you understand the streets, you understand that's different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because even if you look at this day and age, what they saying, these young boys don't give a fuck who you is. They bust your ass.
Yeah.
It was like that back then to a certain extent, too. Especially if you shaking down everything. Certain people, I know one uptown, and you know the name that I know.
Don't tell me shit.
But like, it's certain people that is just like, it ain't worth it, and that is scary.
Yeah,
That's scary because they ain't stopped making guns when they made nobodies, but nobody even want to go through it with you, man. But yeah. Anyway, off of that, back to Stormy P.
On a lighter note,
and ear tattoos and light skin, dark skin, chocolate.
What?
Mulatto. I was talking about your girlfriend. My bad.
That was a funny conversation. That was definitely a funny conversation. Cause I feel like she like my complexion in that photo right there. Like,
yeah, for those of y'all who can't see who's chocolate, she's this.
This is chocolate right here, y'all. And honestly, this picture's a little
leave
darker.
in the comments, tell us what kind of chocolate this is, because there's a lot of types of chocolate.
Don't say white chocolate.
And she says, "Don't say white chocolate."
What about milk?
Nope.
Milk chocolate?
You're not gonna get the caramel.
I'm gonna get the dark chocolate.
All right. She's mocha.
She said, "I'm gonna get the dark chocolate."
It's okay.
I'll get you coffee. I got you coffee.
Coffee?
You good coffee?
Not coffee with cream.
What type of light ass?
Did you like when people call you?
coffee is
How
that?
about butter pecan? Did you like when people call you butter pecan? You didn't like that? I didn't
like
either.
Red bone, light skin, yellow bone, whatever, all that. I don't like none of that.
Right.
Never,
Sav, you like the red bone?
I mean, I just accepted it because I can't claim to be chocolate. So
Do you what's your South experience like as a light skinned girl? Like, is it different? Cause you travel.
So
Do they like look at you like light bright? For
no,
real?
they look at me like I'm black.
No, I mean like do the dudes like be like, oh my
Oh,
god?
the black guys?
red
I thought you meant the white
bone.
people.
No, I'm talking about like
yeah, the black. Yeah. Oh, absolutely,
I'm talking about
absolutely.
in the spot in the club experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely get that in the
different?
spot. Yeah. But I was gonna say my experience was different when I went to Iceland. Like I was thinking you were talking about from a white person's perspective.
I like to hear that too.
Then when I went to Iceland, like they was I had my hair braided and they was calling me like a warrior princess and
Ooh,
like,
okay,
they was
Xena.
yes,
Okay, Xena.
they was loving it. Like they was loving it. So
She
it
thinks
was
she's
a
Bo Reddick. Keep her hair in a twist.
Yo,
No, listen, she stole that from us. Her and Kim K. Let's
don't
The
get
crazy
me
thing is, I had to
started.
figure out who she was. That was that movie 10.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, movies. Yo, thank God for black directors. Anyway.
Yeah, but no, so like I said, I really like down in the South here, black guys, absolutely. Like I get the whole red bone, light skin, whatever. But I really was impressed by the reaction I got from white men in Icelandic men.
They was ready to break their motherfucking bank account
Listen,
wide
Yeah,
open.
it was crazy. It
Come
was
on,
crazy.
somebody. Hell yeah.
They thought I was into
Where you ever been that you got a different reaction? And
Um,
you be in Philly, so you used to savagery and all type of shit.
Yo, you know what? The savagery is increasing.
And
I don't know what the hell is going
Here?
on. Yeah.
I think it's a general thing.
But you know,
that
down
is increasing.
south, goonery was the thing. Like, I remember being in Daytona and trying to holler at you, hey, how you doing? Can I talk to you? You know the Philly shit niggas was doing back then. Try to grab a little elbow. Philly chick might slap you, might not. Whatever. We was going through that.
Down south,
They
what
was looking
was
at us
loving
like
it.
crumbs. But it'd be a nigga that be like, come here, ho.
Yo, not even trying to be funny.
And he would get every bitch on the street.
I swear.
Oh, so you know, that definitely won't work for me. But go
I
ahead.
seen
No.
Pastor Troy. Never mind. Go ahead.
what?
Yeah. I've been around.
No, the savagery and the tension is getting crazy. We did You, Me, and R&B a few weeks ago, and dog, I asked her. I got pulled multiple times, like just
Girls
touching me.
Girls are getting rougher
Don't
too.
touch me.
Girls are definitely.
I've had my gat grabbed more than ever.
Well,
No,
listen,
girls are
it's
getting
a gap.
aggressive on
If it's
girls
out, it's
as
gonna get
well.
grabbed.
No, girls
No,
are
but that's
getting a lot
weird.
aggressive
Like,
on
men
girls,
not
too.
used to that. If a girl
get
speaks to you
to get.
first, you like, oh shit, I'm sexy tonight. When she grab your pipe, you like, oh, she trying to line me
But
up.
hold up, what do you
Like,
do?
I'm about to
Hold up, I
die
got a
tonight.
question for
Like,
Stormy.
this
I got
is
a
just
question.
too much.
Hold on, bro. I got a question for Stormy because you are a figure. You're a public figure. What do you do in that response? Like, do you even think about maintaining your
Stormy's
fandom?
smart enough to
like,
know
what
how
do
to
you
handle
do?
it.
That's what I'm saying. What's your response?
Well, number one, I value, the
Yep.
perception I'm putting out.
Right.
But
But
I'm
your
also
personal
too
space is
pretty
your
to
personal
fight.
space. Yeah.
So I don't pop off. I don't do none of that. I just, calmly pull it to the side. It's like, hey, keep that shit on the playground. We're not doing that tonight.
Right.
That's not the way.
Are
we
these
talk to
males that
somebody.
are grabbing you or females?
Males.
Because females are aggressive these days too.
You know what?
They are.
Females are aggressive, but you can back them down easier than males.
But guess what? I don't even be knowing. Like, my friends be telling me that girls be trying to talk to me and I don't even be digging it, right? Like, I was out or, numerous times.
Because you're friendly too.
I'm
so
friendly.
you just talk to
So I'm
people
thinking I'm
and
just
not
talking.
notice
She like,
that-
girl, she trying to pop. I'm like, oh.
So you lining yourself up.
But
Okay.
you're also used to the male game, so her game is a little different.
different,
and it
right?
seems friendlier than
Exactly.
if a nigga is on your top.
Exactly.
Because niggas stand different when they talking to somebody.
But girls be like, hey, girl, you're
They
so
put the
pretty.
arch
You're
in
so
their back.
pretty. Let me get your pussy.
No, it wasn't like, I'm telling you, they're like, oh my gosh, you are so pretty. Like, I don't know where are you from?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, then meat come on right in the middle of me being out of town somewhere. They're like, oh my gosh, you are so decent. Like, I'm like, but I don't know. I'm still like, hey, let's drink. And my girlfriend like, she's trying to fuck. I'm like, oh.
It's just like when a nigga asks you, can you have friends? It's because it works. It's 'cause
Does it work?
It does.
That's the,
Yeah.
like, I hate that line to
No
me.
adult does anything that doesn't work at some point. For men, hollering at a girl, you might get 20%, 30%, and that's good because most women won't even stop to even look to see if they like you.
Yeah.
And so the percentage is cool, right? So if 20% of the women that tell you they got a boyfriend just because it's their knee-jerk reaction as a way to deflect attention, turn around when you say, so you can't have friends, which plays on something in their head because now you're talking about what they're allowed to do. Also,
It's only a certain women.
I'm telling you,
Because I'm telling you that right away, I already don't like you.
I said 20%.
Because if I got to do what I like, I'm
hold
probably
on,
not going to
hold
take.
on. I said 20%. I said 20%.
Okay.
So of course, there's only some women. At that point, it's a minority of the women that you tried it with. But if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Ladies, I just want to give y'all
If
a
it
quick
works,
answer.
it works. Your percentage wouldn't have been much
Hold on, I wanna hear
higher.
her answer. This
I-
is
I
any
fucking
other way.
hilarious.
I just want to give y'all a quick answer. When you tell a man I got a boyfriend and he say, damn, your man don't allow you to have friends, you say no because he pay my bills. Now,
Exactly.
if he
Exactly.
wants to step in or do something else, cool. But 9 times out of 10, he's
see,
like, oh, my
that's the
bad,
thing.
sis. Enjoy your day.
Right.
I'm gonna let
That's
you.
the thing.
No,
Right, right,
That-
right.
No, she did right. No,
right,
you did
right. No,
right.
she- yeah,
That's
she
the
is.
thing. But everybody's response is different, and a lot of people, just in general, only have their one reaction down pat. They're only prepared to respond to the first one. And don't let it be a chick that thinks she don't feel like being bothered and turn around and she realizes you're fucking handsome.
I think that's another part that people don't like to talk about.
Because sometimes the no,
That's
I got
a
a
good
man
one.
is without a glance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then when he says something else that even slows you down a little bit to even react to say your part, there's still that chance that you might change your mind.
Yep.
Like these things exist. So what I'm saying is nobody that's an adult that's trying to take something home keeps doing something that fails all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
What happens is women that would never go for it says no woman is going for that.
Right.
That's not true at all. Because it would not be something that's universally
But I'm
complained
too real,
about.
'cause I don't be saying I got a man if I really don't have one.
But that's cool. But what I'm saying is, I went to something that's more cliche, where like every woman has
But that's
probably
I know that's most people
said
answers,
like,
but I
why
don't
does
really-
everybody
would-
say that?
I would like to ask you a question as a man.
That's the reason that
If
it's
I
cliche.
say, no, I don't have a man, I'm not interested. Like if you say, yo, like, can I stop and can I talk to you? And I say, no, thank you. Why, you got a man or something? No.
Okay.
Then there's always the follow up of,
Yes.
what you think I'm not handsome? What you think you better than me? Blah, blah, blah.
Insecurities.
Why does it have to be a follow up? I said no.
How about take it as you made the right decision?
Correct.
Because what happens is he just led with insecurities. Like
Yeah.
I have no problem with saying how you doing, good morning. what's going on, sweetheart, to somebody that I have no interest in because we put eye contact. If I try to holler at you and give you more pleasantries,
Let me tell you.
and you tell me no, I have no problem telling you to have a great day.
People probably think I'm from like down
I have
south.
no
Like,
problem saying have a nice day.
But in regards to greeting people, I smile at everybody who I make eye contact with. I say hi, how are you, whatever it is. With literally everybody I make eye contact with.
'Cause
If
it's
I'm
not
not
that
saying
deep.
something to you, I'm absolutely greeting you with a smile. Like that's just how I am. Like that's literally just how I am.
And I'll explain it even deeper. When I was young, I got a godfather and a couple uncles. They Masons, they work at City Hall, all type of like prestigious positions. When I ran around with them, and you know my godfather, 3-piece suit with the brim every single day of the week going to work. You know what I mean? One of them.
Come on, Threads.
One of them. Like the shoes, like he's one of them. And everywhere we went, because he used to catch the bus sub and all that to work, he would speak
When
to
it was
every
safe.
black person he saw.
Yeah,
How you
yeah.
doing, sister? What's going on? How's the brother? What's going on with you? Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? Good morning. Whatever. 40% of the time he didn't get no reaction or he got a strange look. It didn't stop him from speaking
Right.
to the next person. And I have a couple of them, like I said, as far as examples for me that I rode around with
Yeah.
that showed me that, right? As a young man. Then I went to college. And I got this reputation for being, I guess, was considered standoffish because niggas said a word that I never heard before, but they said you always be mugging everybody. And I'm like, mugging everybody? Like, I don't know you. What, I'm supposed to smile at you because you in front of me? And I realized that I'm up there with some of the roughest cities in the fucking East Coast. I'm in college with New York, Baltimore, D.C., you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about in major numbers, like, because I'm in Baltimore.
Right.
So it's like, if Philly is the most,
And you went to HBCU, so it's all black men.
if Philly is the most motherfucking standoffish motherfuckers, I gotta stop being on my Philly shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I came to Philly and started speaking to people more,
Yeah,
and being
yeah.
nicer to people,
Yeah.
and trying to like not have the smug look on my face that I didn't realize I had resting bitch face.
You had
but
resting
if that's
bitch
how y'all
face.
taking
That's what I'm
it,
about to say.
then I give a little grin when I see. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I started being intentional about that shit. But it happens. Like we bad, yo. We ain't shit.
I think it's a whole Philly thing, though. Go ahead.
No, we ain't
No.
shit.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole Philly thing.
Chicago, Detroit, them motherfuckers still speak to each other unless they wearing a different color.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a Philly thing. 'Cause I know I used to go to Michigan every summer when I was little, and I was I guess I was hostile for them, right? Like I was always very protective. And this little white girl used to smack my little cousin, like beat my little cousin. So I used to come and like I came and like laid the smack down on her candy ass, right?
Okay, Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
No, but for real, but I didn't realize I was doing this when I was 8. I was like, damn, that's Philly though. Like
Yeah.
they lived in the suburbs. Like they lived in the suburbs.
And they probably considered it fair game. She didn't even look at it the way you looked at it.
Right. But I'm like, yo, you just smacking my cousin for no reason. Like we not doing that. So
Listen.
it's interesting that our upbringing, our surroundings.
Born with that
how we-
aggression.
Exactly.
I got beat up by all my uncles, and I got smoker uncles, alcoholic uncles, police uncles. They all fucked me
But you
up.
went to school with me, so you could absolutely say in school that's not how I was in school. You would never perceive me to be like that in school. But it's just like it's what's embedded
Well,
in you. Like
you was-
what's right and right is wrong is wrong. And I'm
But you was
mine.
bold too. Like I don't think you realize. Like y'all played football on concrete with us.
Yeah, that's where
Like
some
we
of these-
played every
stories
man
come
for
from.
himself.
Y'all was
In
tough
the
as
parking
nails
lot.
out here. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Throw a ball up. Whoever catch it got to make it back and forth across
Yeah,
this yard,
listen.
and it's tackle
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
stop the motion, which wound up.
We was in
being
the parking
tackled.
lot. Our recess was in the parking lot.
Yeah, and her and like 3 of her homies, which is all my sisters to this day, they used to be out there with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Every day. Like it wasn't like, oh, let me show them something this gym class.
No.
They did recess with us unless they didn't feel like it.
It's so
Yo.
funny. My sons was talking about wall ball. It made me think about that. We
We
used to
playing
play that.
suicide and
Yeah.
killing man back then.
The crazy part is, I think that kids that are coming up right now are missing out.
They
like,
soft.
All of that
ain't
shit.
none of the girls jumping double dutch.
No, I was just
The
jumping
kids not-
double dutch on
Yo,
yesterday.
You know how many
I
of the
just saw a
girls
video of my
don't
homegirl
know
double
how
dutch
to
last
I
jump?
was at a cookout jumping
Listen.
yesterday.
All I see is grown women doing it.
Yes, the younger
Even on-
generation
even
do
on,
not
like,
know how
TikTok,
to do
like,
it.
Instagram.
Yes, yes. The ain't nobody playing manhunt no more.
Right,
Like none of
right.
this shit. Ain't
We
nobody
was just
doing
talking
none of
about
this
that shit yesterday.
shit.
I swear it was yesterday or the day before. Me and somebody was just talking about when like you played tag all day, and when the sun went down, you played
Play
manhunt,
manhunt.
hide and go seek.
Yeah.
Like that used to be
Yeah.
the twist,
Yeah.
and used to be drawn. Like
Mm-hmm.
that shit used to take hours, and everybody would be involved. If you was outside, you was playing, unless
Yeah.
you couldn't.
I don't really see
You
like
know what I mean?
know,
Unless you had to stay in front of your house or
I'm
some
cracking
shit. It
up
was
you
always
said
somebody
that.
that had to stay on the stoop.
Because even in my dad way, it's so funny. I just think my dad, like my dad was real strict. But I used to ask him, can I go to the library? But I was really outside playing with the boys and all that. But we used to be playing football. I really forgot how much, like I knew at school how much I played football. But like I used to be sneaking playing football with the little boys out West Oakland Lane. Like it's crazy. Like 5-10 blocks from my house. My dad had no idea where I was at. I'm like, I'm going to the library. Here's my card.
The most confusing thing to us, or at least to me when we was young, was the 4 girls that played football with us all could sing.
Yeah.
Like her whole little like and I'm
Y'all
talking
was
about
singing
like
SWV week.
I'm talking about like
We was
church
singing that.
singing.
Yeah, we was singing
Yeah.
Week. I
They
sang
could
Monica.
sing.
I used to sing Monica.
Angel of Mine.
No, it was before Angel.
So
Mine.
they
It
wasn't
was,
that rough.
It was the first album.
They was actually like
Before I Let You Go.
angelic and trucking niggas.
Okay. Yes.
that was,
Fuck you.
yes, that was my song.
Hated that shit, yo.
I feel like
I sang
every
for me and him. It was in a talent show.
Talent show
We did the
together?
Fuji, so I was Lauryn Hill.
wow.
I did AZ and Monifa with my homegirl. We did I did all that shit.
Yeah, I did Total. We did Total.
The crazy thing is I was writing raps back then. I should have been trying to perform my shit. Like,
Yeah, right.
But the
And we was
talent
writing
show was
poems. I
everybody
didn't
was
put mine
doing
in the rap
covers
joint. I
except
was
for the
doing
poets.
The girls was doing poems and the boys
Yep.
was doing raps.
Everybody was doing
I
covers.
feel like
except the
Jazz might
poets.
have been doing some raps though. I feel like Jasmine might have been rapping.
Jasmine was she performed the rap, but I don't know if it was when she wrote.
That's
I think
my
she
whole
did
thing.
a cover too. I think she did.
Okay.
I don't even want to say who I think she did because I don't want to be wrong.
But yeah, so the whole thing is we've been doing this little thing for a little minute here. Yes. So
yeah, she was light skinned the whole time.
You know what? I'm not.
No,
I'm
I'm
playing
just
with you.
saying like
I'm not playing with you. Not gonna do it with you.
no,
not gonna do it
like
today.
just in case you thought like this was like her maturing. Like no, she just
yeah, no, I
been
had
light-skinned
to,
the whole time.
yeah.
Just blossomed into this light skinned flower.
Right.
It's so
she
beautiful.
blossomed
I went from
into
clear to light skin.
She blossomed into the
Translucent, if
genius.
you will.
and
That's what they used to call me when I was young.
entrepreneur
They used to call me Cleopatra. Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
I think that's
And
the
I used to like
greatest.
reggae. You see, so like I said, the only time somebody stole from me was my Buju Banton CDs. And
Oh
I was
my
like
god.
13. I was like 13. So I used to like Patra and all that. So in dance school, they used to
No
call me
bullshit.
Cleopatra.
A month ago, right before my birthday, I was in Baltimore at game night. Shout out to Ant. And there was this girl there, and I called her Patra. And like, you know how like you say it, and like certain people hear it.
Right.
Niggas started.
Oh my god.
You had one. He won
Nobody
one.
peeped it. Like I'm like, all right, Patra, whatever. And she didn't even like dig it. Like,
Yeah, she didn't even know.
Queen
and I
of the
see
pack.
niggas about to fall off the couch. Like, yo, I'm like,
But why'd you right? That's what I'm saying.
no,
Why'd
you
you call
don't
her
understand.
Patra? Was her braid? She
You
was.
want to talk about bodies that motherfuckers
Yeah.
thought was phenomenal.
That's why
back
she was
then.
queen of the pack.
And she was really young too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patra was young.
I didn't know how
Yeah.
young
'Cause
she
her
was
face
back
wasn't-
then.
But around that
Yeah.
age, think about everybody was out during that time. They were young. Kim was out and young.
Yo.
Foxy was out and young. Patra was out and
Kim
young.
was a baby,
When-
and
when-
Foxy was even younger.
That's what I'm
When
saying.
Monica
Aaliyah was
dropped
out and
before
young.
I Let You Know,
Monica
she was like
Aaliyah
13,
was a
14.
baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Aaliyah was a
During
baby.
that time, it was like
Yeah.
babies doing some real grown woman shit.
Yeah.
And not in a bad way. They was handling.
Depends on who you talking about, but yeah.
Well, I mean the ones
Who's
that's
doing it in a bad
shit.
way?
I'm sorry. Yes, Kim and Foxy was doing some real grown woman shit.
I mean that hardcore cover was
Yes.
the biggest.
How old was she during that cover?
Yeah.
Wasn't she like 16, 17?
No.
No, she was older than that because
Was
that
she?
wasn't
No.
her. That wasn't her introduction.
19?
She was like 19. Yeah,
19. She
But
still was
that-
under 21.
That was the biggest thing fought over in prisons. It
Yeah,
was the
absolutely.
it was the biggest poster on prison
But when
walls.
Fox came out, she was like
she
16.
was 19.
Ew, no, Fox was like
Stormy out of
16.
choke slammed you off the
17.
stool.
What the fuck?
If I was your dad or your uncle.
I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up, and that's why I don't give a fuck.
Yo.
I hate the fact that she knew that. I hate you for that. I really hate
Yeah.
the fact that you knew that.
Yo.
You see, I do it too. I'm like, shit. Got
Funny.
me. No. You've done enough. You've done quite enough. You've done quite enough. You be light skinned on your own
All
time.
right. She's
She not light skinned. That's chocolate.
she identifies as a chocolate woman. Respect her pronouns.
right? Respect her pronouns.
Yes, I like that.
I love
What
it.
can you can't say nothing to that.
I love it. I fucking
Respect
love
her pronouns is like, don't do it. Don't do it. You better not.
it. Yes, I love
Nigga,
it.
nigga, his camera's on.
I love it. I love it. I really love it.
Nah, but I've had a ball with y'all as usual. We can keep smoking and drinking, but we can't keep recording. You know what I mean?
That's so good. Stormy P came in with the storm.
Yes.
Behind
y'all.
the ear.
No P. But
No
with the P,
P.
but no P.
Okay, it ain't come out the back either.
Right,
So,
right.
okay.
That was hilarious. Like, it's coming out the back.
I feel like we
Yo.
spent this whole podcast talking about your anatomy.
Not
From
me.
your
That was
six-pack-
not hers.
From your six pack to your
Right.
coochie to
That was
the,
my fun.
I mean, shit.
That wasn't hers.
Listen, I don't know who told me to have kids. Somebody played in my face.
Nobody
That
told
was
me
not
either.
it.
I get it.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I have no idea because I used to say I wasn't having kids, and then
Bruh.
boop, bop, bit. In 10 months I had 2. Well, 20 months I had 2.
Well, you got Irish twins.
I
It
do.
felt like 10, nigga. I was
pregnant
there.
for 2 years straight, literally.
Damn.
I was there.
Yeah.
I hate this for you. But look at all the blessings.
No,
you
it
got.
was good.
No, she got it over with.
It was good. I didn't have, like, they play together. Like, I don't have to get on the floor and doing all that.
I think
They
that's
play
my problem. I
together.
don't be wanting to play Fortnite and shit.
No.
I'm over this.
All I gotta do
Over
is don't
this.
hit your brother. Like,
Damn.
you know. Now they into like trying to be like tough. No, don't fight. I don't care
I
what y'all
mean-
do. Just don't fight.
Well, they gotta learn how to fight because they.
I let them go a little bit.
You know what I mean?
Like, you wasn't at my house the other day. I seen like the blinds moving. I was like, I think the kids in there fighting. Go check out.
There we are. They'll figure it out. They'll
They
figure it out.
you gotta learn how to
figure it out.
take a punch and throw a punch. You ain't gotta be a
They'll figure it
bully,
out.
but you gotta learn how to survive because nobody out here is
Absolutely.
playing with you. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you
Absolutely.
come from, when she tell you to meet you at the bar, you gotta be able to get her back to the car
Absolutely.
That's true. That's
or the
very
restaurant. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get a bar to your sons, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Talk about adult life.
Speaking of adult life, before we get out of here, I just want to say on the record for everybody, I told them to tell me a Thursday that they were free in July. Let me know a Thursday that you're free in July.
Okay.
And that's it. So when I come here again next year, y'all know.
It's
You
gonna
come
be the
here
update.
next year, I'd have been on 2.
Exactly. It's gonna be the
Listen,
update. We gonna
oh,
be like,
yeah.
remember that time when we was.
Remember we
You
were
mean-
saying we never did your joint?
And then
we
you
got all
came-
this great content. We went viral on TikTok. And
Hell
fucking
yeah. Hell yeah.
all that cool shit.
Cool. All that shit.
I'm the
let them-
chip or the sip. That's the chocolate. I'm the
Boom.
chip and the sip.
Mm.
Chocolate chip sip.
And. No, this is and. Chocolate chip. Nope.
No, because he sipped. The sipping with
Sip. Oh,
Sammy.
fuck yeah. Come on, bitch. Yeah.
Yes. So you the chocolate, I'm the chip, because chips could be light yellow, and you the sip.
No, the thing is, I'm used to this shit with dope. Like, I just like,
But that worked. You know that worked.
I'm
Some
literally,
people know that
I'm
worked.
literally sitting here trying not to say.
But when you gotta break something down, it's kind of corny. Like that's why I don't do the kind. That's
It
why
got-
we leave.
it got kinda
I'm leaving the
gay.
stand up to my boo right here. She got
Listen,
all that.
Next time we
Right.
talk, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 open mics. We're gonna get
You gonna do
it
more
out.
than that by the time you come here again.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
By
Hell
the time
yeah.
you come here again, we gonna be like.
Y'all keep acting like we can only do this annually. She could come.
No,
back in a
my
couple
point is
months.
she
I'm
can.
just saying.
But we doing chocolate chip and sip. We gotta
Yes.
catch up.
Yes.
So by the time we come back here, like she gonna do more than 1 or 2. I don't care if it's 2 months from there. She gonna have more than 1 or 2.
Nah, I heard you.
Okay.
I heard you. Why you looking at me like
I just
that?
want you to
Can
know.
you tell the people how to catch up with you?
Hey, y'all.
So that they can give you these scripts.
Yes, follow me on the gram at Stormy Pea at Chocolate Chip and Sip, and you can listen to my podcast on any available platform: Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, wherever. All you have to do is type in Chocolate Chip and Sip. We release a new episode every Thursday, so yeah, come check us out.
And they accept bags, but don't watch their episode before our episode.
I was gonna say
We
what
drop
time?
at
What time
4.
is your episode release?
We drop at 4.
Well, we usually drop at 10 o'clock when we're finished recording.
PM.
Yeah.
So that's cool. You catch us.
Perfect.
You sit with Sammy. Then you catch my sis Stormy
And you
P.
can
It's
chocolate
10,
chip
and
and
that's
sip. That's the
absolutely.
nightcap. From happy hour to the nightcap. We
Come
got
on.
Thursdays on
Come
smash.
we got
nigga.
Thursdays on
Absolutely.
Smash.
Smashing Thursdays.
Whole lot of gang
look what
shit.
look what we did to Thursdays.
You see how that happened?
Yes.
Thursdays,
We was
Fridays.
fucking
Jeez
Thursdays
Louise.
up.
Now,
I love it.
I'd be remiss if we didn't acknowledge that Sonny ain't been here for a minute.
Yeah, I got some updates.
So I need updates and announcements and such because
I-
you've been moving. That's the reason you ain't been here.
Absolutely. I have some updates. So, of course, On the Scene magazine is your positive influence. You know, we're encouraging through influence. So, we're there for you, onthescenemagazine.com. But in my interim, in my absence, we have On the Scene Notary, and that's really been popping and moving. We're there to handle your notary needs. We are loan signing agents. We handle your passport needs when you're traveling with your kids. You need your other, you know, I don't want to say donor, but other parent to sign those passports. We got you. We notarize.
Y'all gonna stamp my grandma
24/7.
will?
I do wills. I do all of that. I do wills,
Ooh.
power of attorney. We do
Hell
all of
yeah.
that. And we're in Pennsylvania, and now I have agents in New Jersey as well. So we
Congratulations.
are expanding.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
So we are absolutely expanding. So
Yeah.
That's fly shit. Yeah, I mean, she a fly girl.
Yeah.
She
And I'm
supposed to
not
do
even
fly
gonna tell you-
shit.
So I got a deadline by the end of the year, but I got another business that's going to y'all want to know about at the end of the year. But On the Scene is definitely moving and shaking. So.
Nah, I'm proud of you, little nigga.
And all those you can find On the Scene magazine on all the platforms and On the Scene Notary as well. You can check those out as well and check the businesses out. But again, everything is from positivity and from peace. So That's what it's all
And,
about.
and keep tapped in on her social media for when they post the article about the Sippin' with Sammie concert series, the biggest concert series taking
yep.
over the Philadelphia
Yep.
area.
Ooh.
I could put you in front of 10,000 people, even though I can't afford to rent the building. That's all I'm saying.
That's a tag. Okay, love it.
You know what I'm saying? So this is Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool, Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Please get your fucking life together. It'll be 2023 already. You wouldn't have had a shot yet. And you wouldn't have fucked with Stormy Pea and South yet.
Better start now. Boom.
That part. I'll drink to that. Fly shit only.
Woo!
Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss, yeah. Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss, yeah. Bad bitch, but I'm spoiled. Bad bitch, but I'm loyal. All my bitches is bad asses. All you bitches be boring. Your nigga be all on my top. Your niggas be all in my face. If he ain't cutting them checks, the nigga get out of my face. See, I don't play with you weak bitches. All you bitches got broke habits. Y'all pussy get broke niggas. My pussy get bad habits. Taking flights on a daily basis. Money calls and I get the chases. Ass fat, but them titties right. Just to show you hoes I ain't basic. Pussy wet on the regular. Drip, 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 drip. Dripping money like a Spanish hoe. Sip, 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 sip. Baggy bitches on the regular. Want the sauce in the regular. Checks hitting like escrow. Had the facts like dominoes. Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss, yeah. Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss.
You can tell me what you wanna hear. The bottles, the bitches, the money, the cars, huh? I ain't got it yet. Listen, these lyrics is how I'm finna flex. I'ma cut the checks, hold on, wait. I'm just warming up, thinking about my kids. Thinking figures I can get 6. I'ma get slick like Rick. Wait for the days we get rich. I'ma get a yacht, painted red. Get the crown, wear gold on my head. I'ma cherish every single word I said. Look, you nigga, yeah, I said what I said. I could be the greatest to ever do it. I promise I prove it. Don't ever expect to see we never lose it. Drip too exclusive.
Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss, yeah. Drip, 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 drip. I got the drip, you know that I'm saucy. Got a new bitch, hop on my dick, you know I'm a boss, yeah.